Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my live stream. Today is day 34. I was actually about to go live like 2 hours back, but I fell asleep. I don't know. I swam too much today morning and I had a long day. I came back home. I scheduled my live for 7:30. I just closed my eyes for like 2 seconds, and I don't know what happened, but I just like fell asleep. Goodness. And I suddenly woke up because I got an office call. And I was like, shit, my live stream. So that's how I became 2 hours late. Really sorry. I actually just woke up from sleep. Carmel's here. Hi, Carmel. How are you? How was your day? Welcome to my live stream again. How was your day, Carmel? Carmel, today, the entire morning today, I was just having this one thought in my head. So I was just thinking about you. I don't know how I was thinking about you, but I think some one thing led to another, and then I was like, oh, I think I should say this to Carmel, perhaps in today's live stream. And that's fine. You need to rest. At least you're refreshed now. Yeah, I'm refreshed now. I just like fell asleep like that. I thought let me just close my eyes for 2 seconds, and then I don't know where I went to. I went like deep into sleep. But yeah, today morning I was actually thinking about you, and there was this one thought that I thought I should share it with you, which is I thought let me ask you what is your favorite Bible passage, and then I thought let me share that with you because there's this one particular Bible passage that used to resonate really strongly with me, and I thought I should share that with you. Oh, I was scrolling through my own Facebook account, and then I came across that one post of mine, and I was like, "This is I should say this to Carmel. I don't know how I never have." My day was good, and yours? I had a very annoying day. There was so much work. Suddenly, I was everyone's favorite. Everyone was messaging me today to help out with work. At first, I was fine. I was like, "Oh, that's really nice. Everyone remembers me. I'm gonna be so helpful to everyone." But then the thing is, it just like went on and on and on and on, and there was so much work today that I did not have time to breathe. It was just like one thing done. I thought, okay, everything is done. Let me just like chill out, perhaps watch a YouTube video, and then again I'd get a call. So my day was like that. Oh yes, what is the passage? Yeah, so there's this passage. There are two passages. My most favorite passage, which I came across on my Facebook, I had posted it like a couple of years back, which I wanted to share with you is um, ask and you shall receive, knock and the door will be open to you. No, wait. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. Something like this. This is just like half of it, and then it continues on to for everyone who seeks, finds, for everyone who asks gets the answer, for everyone who seeks finds, and for everyone who I forgot. But you know this passage, like it's really popular. This one was my favorite passage, and I particularly used to resonate with it because it felt like motivation. I was like, yeah, I can just do anything I want. Like, I don't have to be afraid of it. I can just go out there and just do it. And I remember for a very long time, OMG, love that verse. Amen. Yeah. So for a very long time, I remember I did not really treat it like a Bible passage. I had heard this in one of my morning prayers this one time. Um, and the first time I heard it, I didn't really understand it until I was like a little older. And then I heard it again because, we had Bible passage readings every morning. And then I remember that I think I was like 14 years old or something. When I realized that I could actually apply it in my life, you know, I don't have to be afraid. If I want to make connections, I can go out there and just ask first for like I can ask someone to be my friend. And if I don't have something in my life, I can just actually go there and put in the effort and try to get it, because there's no one else who's stopping me as such except my own fear in my mind. So I used to view it like a motivational quote instead of, and I feel like it is something that you can apply it so well. Troy Astro. True. Carmel says true. Troy Astro says hello. Hello, hola. What's up? Hola, how are you doing? Where are you watching from? Welcome to my live stream. So yeah, this was, I love Hebrews 11 to 1 2. Have you read it? So here's the thing about my memory. It's not very good as such. If you like mention numbers, I forget that. But if you tell me the passage, perhaps, or maybe if you tell me the line, I will be able to recall it. There was one more. There was one more passage which went something like. So I told you that was my the one that I told you before. This was my favorite, and I came across that post today morning. I was like, oh my god, I don't know why I never shared this with Carmel, because that's the first thought I had. There's no one else in my life as such who goes to the church, or is still, or maybe there is, it's just I don't talk to them as such every single day. So since you do, I thought, let me say this to you. you know I'm from Detroit. Oh, welcome to my live stream. Well, I have a lot of people from America joining in. That's cool. um so what's your name? Troy Astro, welcome to my live stream. What is your name? It says faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Something along those lines. I don't think I remember this. There was one more Bible passage which used to really resonate with me, but not as strongly as the one that I mentioned to you before. The ask and you will receive, right? Ask and you will receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, everyone who seeks finds, and everyone who knocks the door is open to them. This is like the most favorite, the most applicable Bible passage that I've ever heard of, read of, anything like that along those lines. And the second one was, thanks so much for thinking of me. I love the Bible too. Yeah. I thought I had to say this to you. Like, you're the only one with whom I speak every day, and since you go to the church, I thought I should definitely mention this to you. The second Bible passage that I really like, you will also know this quote. It goes something like, you don't light a lamp and put it under a basket. You light a lamp and put it on the um what is that word? Candle stand, something like that. You don't light a lamp and put it under the basket. You light a lamp and you put it on the candle stand or something. I forgot that exact word. So that it's for everyone to see. Something like along this line. On the hill. On the hill. No, no, I don't think it was on the hill. 1 second. You don't light a lamp and put it under the basket. Yeah. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lamp stand, and it gives light to all those who are in the house. This is the second one, which means that anything that's good or anything that's nice, it should ideally be shared with everyone, like, instead of just keeping it to yourself. So that's also something I liked, and this is also a very applicable verse. So yeah, these two are my favorites, and I thought I would like you to know about it. I love that verse too, on a candlestick. Yeah, candlestick, lampstand, something. It's different. Like from I think we were reading the New Testament. So probably in the New Testament it was lampstand, and in the Old Testament it was candlestick, something like that. But yeah, like you get the idea, right? So this was my second favorite, and this is also very applicable, I think, in my life. So I just wanted to let you know about this because I was just thinking about it. I thought I should let her know. I thought I should definitely tell you about it. Huh. Mm. Whew. What did you guys do today, by the way? How was your day? How did you spend your day? Where did you guys go? Um, Lovely, there's one that I just thought of and I forgot. I hope I remember. Yeah, you tell me that if you remember. Maybe I'll know. But yeah, I at least you now know. I had to let you know about this. Because I was like, you know almost everything about me. Like I've shared so many facts about myself. You've also shared a lot of things from your life. I thought like I remember the you've mentioned multiple times that you have to go to the church. So I thought you would be happy if you got to know two passages which I like. I just did chill at school. It was my lazy day. Oh, that's nice. What about others? Like who else is watching? I don't know. Let me check. I'm so glad you shared it with me. Yeah, I'm so glad. Now you know. So I like that. What when is the next day that you're gonna go to church? Like how often do you go to church exactly? Do you go every day, every other week, every Sunday? How often do you go? Ah, I go to church on Sundays twice and once on Tuesdays. Oh, that's nice. And like what happens? Like you go and then do you read passages or do you confess anything that's bothering you? How is it like? How does it go? Because I remember I think a couple of days back you were saying that you're getting ready to leave for the church, and that's the thing that I recalled. I was like, why did I not tell her that then? You know, that's what I thought today morning. I just forgot the verse I thought of. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I think it's because I explained my verse too much. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hope you remember it and then get back to me about it. What is it about? You can, like, if you remember the idea, perhaps you can tell me that. Saurabh says, hello. Hello, Saurabh. Welcome to the live stream. Hello. Saurabh, have you seen that meme? I think I just spoke like Nita Ambani. Like, have you seen that meme where there's this award ceremony going on, and I think Alia Bhatt, yeah, Alia Bhatt was on stage, and then she was like, "Hello, Nita ma'am," and then she was like, and then Nita Ambani was like, "Hello, hello, Alia, hello." You've seen that meme, and then she corrects herself, and she's like, "Sorry, no, she didn't even say sorry. She was like, okay, Nita G or something like that." She said, "Do you know this live stream?" I'm just here. I was waiting for your live. YouTube didn't notify me. Oh, I was mentioning about you yesterday, Ange. I don't know who I was mentioning. Oh, there was this girl who had joined me yesterday towards the end of the stream from Oklahoma City. And, I was just telling her about my live and who are the types of people who join in. And then I was like, there's no particular one kind. There are different people. And then I was mentioning you. So that's how I remembered you when I was mentioning about you. And how was your day? How what did you do today? How did the entire day look for you? No, it's like there's quiet time, meditation time, congregational singing, then there's a prayer time, then there's a sermon brought by the pastor or preacher. Oh, okay. So how long is it for? Like, 2, 3 hours, 3, 4 hours, or longer, or lesser? How long do you go there for? I had to sleep early yesterday. Haha, yes, I do. Yes, Saurabh knows which meme I'm talking about. Like, it quickly became a meme. How did she end it though? I feel like she was saying hello, Nita, or something like that. Nita G or Nita ma'am or something like that. And then she had to like correct Alia, and then it was like hello Alia. How did she end it? How did Alia Bhatt end her sentence and correct herself? Carmen says, "Oh, I remember the verse. I'll paste it here for you, Riza." Yeah, sure. Please go ahead. Maybe I'll know it. Who knows? I think I've read the New Testament, so if possible, you can share the New Testament version. Then I'll probably be. But even if you do paste the Old Testament, that won't be a problem because the meaning will stand the same. The meaning will be the same. I went to sleep early, but woke up way too early than I needed to. You went to sleep early, but woke up early, way too early than you needed to. Okay, like you did that today morning, right? I was actually supposed to come live a little earlier. Like I set this time for like 7:30, and then I don't know what happened to me, but I just dozed off. Like I was lying on my bed, I was like scrolling through reels. I closed my eyes for 2 seconds, and I like my body shut off. And then I quickly woke up because I quickly woke up. Money speaks, Riza. Oh, you're talking about the new meme that's going around. I know. Ravi Kishan or Krishnan. I have been seeing his memes. It's like all over my feed and probably all over Instagram now. Yeah, so I like went to sleep randomly, suddenly. And then I got a call from work because somebody wanted the tax invoice at like just a while back. And I was like, oh my god, my live stream. I need to come live right away. And then I came live. So it happened like that. But yeah, whoever's watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to talk to you. Join in on the conversation. Don't feel shy. Just drop an hola or a hi or anything at all. Even if you want to, I don't know, crack a joke or anything, you can come and say that over here. We would all love to talk to you. Money speaks. We had to go somewhere at 11 a.m. and I had to wake up early because we needed to take turns with the bathroom. Oh, but you woke up too early. It's quite a lengthy passage. Should I paste it here? Should I tell you where it's found? Then you search it. You paste it here. It's not a problem at all. It doesn't matter to me. You can paste it. That would be better because um it'll just be in my chat. For everyone who joins in later as well, they would be able to scroll and see that it that you've pasted this. So yeah. Riza set her lifetime and went for dinner looking at screen in a funny, crazy way, looking for people appearing, finding no Riza. Yeah, my body just shut off. Like I had such a tiring day today. I swam a lot in the morning. As you guys know, I go for swimming early in the morning, for which I wake up at 5:30. I woke up at 6 a.m. though, and then I went for swimming. I swam a lot. I came back from swimming, and then I did not have any rest. That was the problem. Because I didn't have enough rest, my body was becoming more tired than usual. And then I had a very long day at work. There was too much work today. And so I just like my body just gave up. I came back home, I lied, I closed my eyes for 2 seconds. My body was like, oh, great opportunity. Let's put her to sleep. That's how it worked. Hi guys. Hi, Siddharth. Welcome back to my live video. How was your day? Thank you for joining in 3 days in a row. I really appreciate you joining in. Thank you, Siddharth. Welcome to my live stream. I woke up at 4 a.m. I set the alarm for 8 a.m. Whoa, that's like really early. 4 hours earlier? So are you like running low on sleep? Are you gonna are you gonna crash out as well like I did? Riza, how tall are you? I am exactly 5 feet. I think I should have asked you guys to guess how tall I am or how tall I look. I don't know why I didn't. I should have done that. How tall is everyone else? I am 5 feet. Exact. What is everyone's height? Write that in the comment section. Matthew 625 kgb. Sorry, it's too long for YouTube to paste here. Maybe search it then read it. Okay. What are Riza's favorite memes? Favorite memes? There's so many. I don't have any favorites. I can't recall like that. I, I don't know what my favorite memes are. There's so many on the internet. But like lately, there's one meme that I randomly say to my colleagues to bother them. Like when the atmosphere gets very quiet and we're all in our phones and there's not much work. So I just like say this one meme. This is British meme. I am 5'6". We're the same, and we're the same height. That is so cool. High five. I am 5'6". Okay. Today there was a lot of asking people their heights. So basically, do you guys know about this brand called Louis Philippe? Louis Philippe. I think the ones who are from my country will know. There's this menswear brand which is called Louis Philippe. So we are gonna have a shoot for Louis Philippe next week, and they asked me to find some models, get their heights, get their cost, and their availability. So I was just like talking to a lot of people today, and yeah, there were a lot of there were no most people were like 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet. There was one guy who was 5'6", and I was really wondering if I should send his name or not. So that's why I remember this. I have to get a measuring tape. Lol, I forgot. Moy Sharma says hello. Hello, hola. So giddy to know we're the same height. Yeah, like it is short after all. Like I, in my country, it's not like very very short, but according to Western standards, it is short, as you obviously know. Um, People who are 5 feet in my country can come under average height, but according to Western standards, it's short. So that's why I've always been a little shy to mention my age, but now I'm like, okay, that's my age. That's how tall I am. Quick questions. Name three oldest languages in the world. Three oldest languages in the world. Yeah, Tamil and Sanskrit are two. The third is Roman. So I am guessing it's Roman. One of the oldest languages, I don't know. I'm just saying like one of the oldest, but it could also be a language that is not decipherable yet. I don't know what, like if you're talking about, if you also include that, then I don't know. But like oldest decipherable language, I guess Tamil, Sanskrit, Roman, because everything is Roman. And you literally told me also like, hi Wyatt, welcome to my live stream. I remember you told me about how every language has come from Germanic language, and Germanic language is Roman, is it? I think. I don't know. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, how are you? I am good. How are you doing? What is up? How is your life? How are you doing? We're pocket size. Yeah, I swear. What is everyone's height? Everyone quickly tell me their height. I have to search for a Bible passage that Carmel told me after this. We're Pokemons, Sumerian, Egyptian. Oh, right, Egyptian, right. Of course. How did I forget? Roman is not Germanic, it's Latin. Oh, sorry. But what is Germanic then again? I feel like I always search this and I get confused and I forget about it. Roman is not Germanic. English is Germanic. Swedish is Germanic. Danish, all the Scandinavian languages are Germanic. but Roman is Latin. But, mm, but on your family crest, there was something written on Latin, I remember. Wasn't it? Why? Okay, I have a question for Just Wyatt. Why do a lot of old British structures or crests have Roman written on it? Like even your family crest had something in Roman written on it, right? I remember. I don't remember exactly what was written, but I remember that was Roman. I'm 172 centimeters. 172 centimeters is 5'6". Oh, you're the same height as Saurabh. And I did you hear me say the 5'6" thing that was happening to me today? I was looking at so many images of guys today that I got really annoyed. So I hope it's all right for me to say this on live stream. I think it is fine. So I'm almost about to have my periods in like 3-4 days. Okay, so I don't know, like I got mad at the tiniest thing today. There was someone in okay. Let me read the chat, then I'll tell you. Roman is Riza. Do you know Shroud of Turin? Shroud of Turin. No, I've never heard. What is that or who is that? Roman is not Germanic. It's Latin. Oh, I just read that. Sorry. The shortest ones are the feisty. I don't know. I am I? I don't know. You know, when I was younger, I was like very quiet. I was very calm, quiet, introverted. But as I grew up, I feel like the the part of me which like there's this part of me which is like really extroverted. Like I can there's one part of me who can just go up and talk to anyone, no matter who it is, no matter how important it is or how unimportant the person is, anything like that. So there's this one extroverted side of me which did not exist when I was like a child or when I was in middle school. Again, like Carmel, I don't know if Carmel is watching. Carmel, do you remember this the first Bible passage that I told you? The my most favorite Bible passage, the one that I just shared with you. The ask and you will find, no, ask and you will receive, seek and you'll find, knock and the door will be open to you. So, like around 14, 15 years old, not even that, 14, 15 years old is when I realized that passage and how I can actually apply it. And then around 16, 17 is when I actually started developing this habit of being able to go up to anybody at all and have a conversation with them and not be afraid and not be conscious. So I think from then onwards, probably I became a little feisty. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I think my boyfriend would be able to answer this better. It's because Latin is the language of Christianity. That's why. Really? But hey, but wasn't that English? Like English, wasn't it English? And English came from English is like a Germanic language, right? How does that work? 172 is 5'7". Oh, okay. All right. So just like 1 centimeter of a difference. Where the opposite, I became introverted. Oh, really? Like you were more outgoing when you were younger and then you became more introverted? Like that is very opposite. I literally became the opposite person. I was so shy. You won't believe how shy I was. There was this one play in my neighborhood where I think I was made this character called I was made this character. It was a fun play. It's not a proper story. I was made this character called Christopher Columbus, and I was supposed to pretend that I have come and I'm searching for India. Okay, but I've landed in America or something like that. Okay, so I was supposed to say like 4 dialogues. That's all. And I was so shy. I was so soft spoken. I was afraid to speak up. And there was this old man who was guiding the play. And this story is from when I was like, I think I was like 10 years old, 10 or 11 years old. That he used to get frustrated. He used to just say like, You need to speak up. You need to be louder. It's just 4 lines. Be louder. And like he was so frustrated with me because I was so soft spoken. Uh, I actually read one of my favorite verses is Joseph 1:9. Jesus was Hebrew, not English. Hebrew? Jesus was Jew. Eh? What are you saying? Riza, you didn't reply to my messages over Instagram. I did not even open Instagram. The only thing I do when I open Instagram is scroll through reels. And if I find something worth sharing, I just share that. And then I don't even use it. Like, I don't really use Instagram to interact with people. I use YouTube to interact with people, if that makes sense. Wait, I have like too many passages gathering up. I'm gonna. Can everyone just please copy paste it because there's like different conversations going on, right? Um, but I actually read some phrases of Gita, Quran, Bible, and a lot of other ancient books. But I'm 15 and a half, so I think I'll grow more. Yeah, of course, you're probably gonna grow quite a lot more. If you're 5'7", you may just grow to like 5'10", 5'11", perhaps even 6. Who knows? Hope you grow long. Hope you taller. Sorry, I was gonna say longer. Oh my God, you're not a snake. Hope you grow taller. Not exactly remember numbering, but I read the opinions these old books share with the world. Yeah, same for me. Like it is difficult for me to remember any number or year or date or anything like that. But I will remember the context. That's how I remember as well. Who says Jesus is English? Sorry, Jesus is Hebrew. Jesus is Hebrew? Jesus was Jew, right? So Hebrew is a language of the Jews. Is it like that? Please don't judge me just because I don't know this. I knew where Hebrew was spoken. I can't recall it now. Where was Hebrew spoken and who spoke Hebrew? Was it the Jews who spoke in Hebrew? Why? I think Riza thinks that's why I told this in comments. Longer like snake. Riza's Shroud of Turin is Jesus' actual image that got imprinted on a cloth when his body was covered in it. Oh, yeah, in other words, Jewish. Okay, got it. Understood. Can everyone please, just copy paste the verse, just the important, or the like, or the most important line, just paste that so that it would be easier. Because I can search, but it'll just take longer. There's multiple passages now. Jews spoke Hebrew. Got it. Jews Israeli speak Hebrew. Why you see it now, lol. Israeli speak Hebrew. Got it. Understood. Got that. Lisa, you can Google it to see how Jesus looked exactly. I have actually I read this one thing somewhere. I don't know where it was, but I can't recall where. But there was this one post or like a thing I came on YouTube or something like that where it said that no one knows how Jesus exactly looked like. Some say that he was fair, and then some people say that he had yellow skin. Some people say that he was brown skin. So that's what I read, and like I've seen this. I've seen a lot of channels on YouTube discuss this. Um, So I'm not sure if I Google how Jesus looked like, it'll just come up because there will be mixed opinions, I think. Like I was just seeing this one video on how Jesus is shown in different countries all around the world. So like that. Riza, what do you think about Jews? What do you think? What do you mean? Wyatt is just always there asking me questions, which is gonna put me in trouble. Soul's here. Hi, Soul. Welcome to my live stream. Welcome. Jesus spoke Aramaic. Aramaic. What is that? What is Aramaic? That's the first time I'm hearing this word or seeing it even. Aramaic. Why is, see, the knowledge provider is back. Knowledge provider. Oh my goodness. That is an apt nickname to give to Sol. He is the knowledge provider. What is the meaning of Aramaic? Yes, obviously you won't find the photo. Yeah, like I don't think so. So I don't think it makes sense to search how Jesus looked like because it was different. A lot of people believe he looked a particular. A lot of people think Jesus was white, and some people think he was brown skin. Some people think he looked very Egyptian. This is what I've seen. Hola, I won't be here for long. Oh, what do you have? Like, do you have like an interesting thing coming up tomorrow, or do you have like somewhere important to go to tomorrow? Riza, you know one thing, Jesus was actually Dhruva from Srimad Bhagavad, if you know Dhruva story. I don't know. And I would suggest you to not say these things because it can become controversial. So yeah, I would absolutely advise you against saying any statement like this, which is this is a controversial statement to suddenly make because there is no proof of it as such. So yeah, like please don't make any statement that is gonna offend people because I am not like that. I don't want to offend anyone suddenly. So yeah, please don't like. You can say it. It's just that people are gonna be mean to you, and I just want to not associate with that. Okay, you say whatever. Actually, I cannot stop you. You know, this is one thing my boyfriend just told me the other day. I was telling him about this one thing. Do you remember that person who was kind of behaving a bit too friendly with Carmel? I was sharing that story with my boyfriend, and he just said that you cannot stop someone from saying something, but at least you can be clear about what it is you don't like or you don't like. So here's me being clear that I don't endorse anything controversial, such as this sentence. So, sort of, you can say anything you want. That's up to you. What people tell you after that is not my responsibility. Jesus is look like as because he was from Israel. Why Jesus is European imagination? Yeah, this is what I actually saw as well. This is this exact sentence I saw. Like a lot of people were making videos on it. Just trying to fix my sleep schedule. Makes sense. Absolutely. Like I am all in it. Fix that schedule. Okay, Riza, who was being too friendly with Carmel? There was someone. I'm not gonna take his name. Um, अरे देखो ना. Oh, ठीक है. Yeah, what was I saying? There was someone who was very friendly with Carmel. Sorry, I wasn't here for a while. Did you read the passage I told you about? No, I didn't get to. Can you mention it again? And there was one more person. I think there was Ange who wrote one more passage. Just mention that again so that I can search. Oh, and I'm like 170, 171 centimeter. Good for you, that's all. I got thirsty. Wyatt has never read the Bible. How come? How did that happen? If you were Wyatt, if you were of my religion, and if you say something like you've never read the holy books, I would believe you, because most Indians have not. Sorry, not most Indians. I should not say that. Most Hindus have not read their holy books. Even I hadn't. I would say that even till now, I haven't read a complete holy book. I've just recently started with Gita, but it's not a very common thing for Hindus to read their holy books. I don't know why. It's just not a common thing. But then it is common for Christians to read the Bible. How come you've never read it? How did that happen? Did your parents never ask you to? Carmen, you're lucky. Your time zone is somewhat similar to Riza's. Riza, would you say my favorite word? Dhungan? Because I'm Protestant. Protestant. I remember searching what this was. There were two words, Protestant, Anglical, or Evangelical. What is the meaning of Protestant? You believe in the Roman Catholic Church, something like that. I'm not gonna guess. You tell me what is Protestant. Um, in one book and not the Bible, right? I'm not a Catholic who follow the religion strictly. Okay. So how is it like? And this is the first time I'm hearing a Christian say this. I feel like it's very uncommon for a Christian to say that. It's very common for Hindus to say that they don't follow their religion because I don't know, because they just don't, and there's no one pressuring them either. And even the holy books, I've started reading it like a little bit here and there. The Gita itself mentions that you don't have to force anyone to read it, or you don't have to force anyone to guide them towards the religion. They can just find it whenever the time is right for them. So what you're saying is like a common thing in my religion where you're not reading it or you're not searching about it. How is it? How does that happen for you? Did no one tell you? Protestantism, Catholicism, Orthodoxy, Bible calm. Is there a book of the Joseph? Okay, Matthew 6:25-32. Alright, let's search that. Let's search that. Matthew 6:25 and then 6:25 to 32. Matthew 6, chapter 25 to 32. I think that's how you say it. Teaches people not to worry about basic needs like food, drink, and clothing. What are the exact lines? Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body or what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? That's actually very similar to this one concept we have in Hinduism as well. That's like really the concept is very similar. There's this one again, like I'm not the person who can tell you how, like I can't tell you numbers or anything because I don't recall any numbers like that. But there's this particular Bible verse that we just saw, Matthew 6:25-32. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the birds more than clothes? Yeah. So this is very similar to this one phrase that is very popular in the Gita or any of the holy books in Hinduism, which says that who you are is beyond what your body is. Like the concept is something like who you are is your soul. The word for soul in um, that's mentioned in my holy books is called Atma. Atma means soul. So it says something like who you are is basically who you are is basically how your soul is, and your body is basically just a vessel, and it just keeps changing. When you're a baby, you have like a small vessel. As you grow up, you become taller, bigger, and all of that. And then as you grow older, your body becomes old, and it starts becoming loose and all of that. And so the thing is very similar to this Bible verse which we just saw right now. And it says that who you are at your core, your Atma, is is basically made of the same thing as the Almighty or Brahman. Brahman means the ultimate reality. So a lot of people feel like, I mean, a lot of people have this idea that Hinduism talks about different gods and we have different gods. We actually don't have different gods. We also believe in one God, and we think that there are two versions of him. There's like Nigun and I think Shagun and Nirgun, something like that. I should read more as well about my own religion. But yeah, in basic words, it's something like Hinduism actually says that there's only one God, and he is the ultimate reality, and he is formless, attributeless, character. He has no characteristics. You can't see him, feel him. Or, sorry, you can feel him, but you can't see him, and he has no shape. And the different gods that we have, those are basically made for humans so that they have something to have to show their worship towards. So that is why we have so many different versions of the same god. And yeah, the one that I was saying is that there's like a insect in my room. Anyway, what I was saying, this Bible verse which we read, Matthew verse 6, chapter 25 to 32. That's how you say it, isn't it? Carmel will acknowledge it for me. Yeah, I don't know where Carmel is, but I think Carmel will acknowledge that I'm saying it correctly, that it's Matthew chapter 6, Matthew verse 6, chapter 25 to 32 is similar to this idea in Hinduism, which is like who you are at your core, your Atma is same as your, at your core, your Atma is very similar to what Brahman is, that is ultimate reality or God in basic words. You're both made of the same, you're not made, but you both are the same. So yeah, something like this. I could have phrased it better, but actually I can still. Let me read some chats in the meantime before I phrase it better, because I feel like I'm messing it up. Anglican is part of. Oh wait. There's way more messages. Is there a book of Joseph? To all respect of religion, Brahma Gyan is absolutely same in all religions, which says leave everything on God and be carefree and attain the supreme. Yes, Anglican is part of Protestant. Who says there are different types of Christianity? Are Catholics considered Christians, or do they consider themselves Christians? Catholics are Christians, right? Wait, what? That is a question that is like confusing me. I thought Catholics are Christians. All this while, that's what I thought. Christians are followers of Jesus Christ. Catholics are the oldest type of Christianity before Protestant. Soul, a friendly brotherly hug from me. Riza, search for the types of Christianity in Europe. Okay, I will do that. Continue, Riza. It goes on till 32nd verse. Okay, I'm doing that as well. I'll search it till 32nd verse first. Oh my god, there's so many messages I missed out on it. Hello all, how are you? Coffee Country, welcome to my live stream. How are you? Did you have a great day? Hi Coffee Country. Hi Riza, what's going on? Hello Carmel. Carmel didn't say hola to me. In this like Norse, Greek and Egyptian religion. Hi sir, how are you? I'm good. I wish I spoke fluently. I wish I spoke English as fluently as you, Riza. I don't think I speak very fluently. I feel, because I have seen a lot of people. So do you guys remember there was this girl called Nobonita who had joined in a couple of days back? She is my friend from swimming. She is really good. Like, she is so fluent. She is she has even, so she basically is like a hardware engineer and she works in Nvidia US, and she's like super smart, super intelligent, and she is like extremely fluent, and she has a very good hold over the language, so much that she's even won a lot of competitions in where she represented her company. Like, there were like I think orator competitions or best speech competitions, something like that, between Google and Nvidia, and she represented Nvidia. You guys know what Nvidia is, right? It's a chip company, one of the most expensive and most successful companies out there. It is doing even better than Google. So yeah. Yeah, Sherry's here. Hi Sherry. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. How are you? It's low-key cold. Coffee Country was kinda raining. It's the other way, Riza. It's chapter 6, verse 26 through 32. I don't know why and how girls are so. Sorry for joining late. I'm currently cooking curry and roti. Oh, that's so nice. You know how to cook curry? What curry? Like chicken curry or what? Wait, I have too many things to do because I was speaking for too long. I forgot to check messages. First, I'm gonna read till 32 firstly. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any of you be worrying? Add a single hour to your life, and why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the fields grow. They do not labor or spin, yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor, Solomon is the king, right? King Solomon, in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you? You of little faith, so do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? For the pagans, what is the meaning of the word pagan? I've been hearing that quite often these days. I don't know what is the meaning of the word pagan. For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. I think I read about this. Basically, because it's Matthew, right? So that's one of the earlier chapters. I think I did read this. I think so, as far as I recall. We love Indian food, chicken curry. Oh, I love chicken curry too. How are you getting all the masalas though? Like, is it available? Like, you need you need like garam masala and all of that. Are you making it from scratch? King Solomon IV, protector of Christianity from Zoroastrians. Oh, was it the same King Solomon who wanted to kill Jesus Christ when he got to know about the fact that there were a lot of people who were starting to um, there were a lot of people who were starting to follow Jesus instead of following him? Is it the same king that he wanted to kill Jesus Christ? Is that king the same as King Solomon? And the verse that I was and the thing that I was mentioning about is, wait, let me read the chat again. These days, every spices are available in every country. Yeah, that I know, but like it's very expensive. That's what I think. He was Jew but later converted to Christianity. Okay. Yup, I was right. Damn, at least I remember this much because it was in the earlier chapters. I remember when everyone started following Jesus Christ, and then King Solomon got to know about it. He wanted to kill the baby, and that's why Jesus's father, Joseph, took Jesus and Mother Mary and then went to this one place. Like he went away. I forgot the name of the place where he went away, but I do remember this. Right, and the thing that I was mentioning about is, what was I saying? Hold on. What was I saying? Wait, let me search. Hinduism. Hinduism is. Okay, I just found out what I was talking about. So what we read right now, like regarding the Matthew chapter, why I say that the idea is kind of similar to this. This is like a better explanation than what I would be able to say you. Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta is basically like a philosophy in Sanatan Dharma, which is my religion. It says that there is no difference as such between you, like who you are at your core, and the ultimate reality, which is Brahman. Like who you are at your core is it's there's this word called Atma, or Atma is basically who your it's another word for soul. Your soul is the same as what is Brahman, or the ultimate reality, which is ultimate God. Like ultimate reality is God. So that is, it's the same. So that's why they say that you don't really, your body is just a vessel. Everything that happens to you, everything that you want to aspire for in life, all the material stuff is just Maya. Like it's not real. anything that's not real is called Maya. All right. So with this, anything that's not forever is basically called Maya, or like in simple English words, it's something like, like money and luxury stuff, and even simple things such as food and drink and clothing, just as how Jesus was saying in Matthew. All of these things are Maya, and they are just temporary. It's not forever, right? So yeah, what matters is what is real. So I think I somewhat was able to explain how both these things are the same. I think so. I should probably, like, this is where I say that I'm not very fluent. It's simply because I don't know much. But yeah, I think I was able to explain. There are a lot in Durban. In Durban, there are lots of Indians, so the spices are very accessible. Oh, so is it like expensive? As in, like, is it more expensive than normal vegetables, or is it fairly priced? How many here believe that lost years of Jesus? I am back. Durban, were you Welsh? Joseph Stalin was feared Georgian. It wasn't King Solomon. It was King Herod. King Herod, right? I am so sorry. Yeah, it was King Herod. Now that she mentioned it, I remember. Then they went to Egypt, later returned. Yes. Sorry. King Herod, right. Who was King Solomon then? Do I remember reading up about him? I just remember the name. My bad. Durban, South Africa. What are you talking about? We're just talking about religion and religious beliefs, and how we're basically discussing about how there is a common idea between this one Bible verse and one principle, one Bible verse, which is Matthew 6, chapter 25 through 25 through 32, and this principle called Advaita Vedanta, which is a principle in Hinduism. Not Hinduism, sorry, Sanatan Dharma. That's what we were just discussing about. Yes, Dublin came to my mind. Actually, Lord, Dublin is in Wales or Ireland somewhere. Aren't you Hindu, Riza? Yeah, so that's why I know. I just mentioned this. Sanatan Dharma is basically the actual word. It's not Hinduism. Hinduism is a word given by the West, um, but it's actually called Sanatan Dharma. So that's why I said that in Sanatan Dharma. I didn't say in Hinduism because I wanted to sound correct. But yeah, I am Hindu. Ireland, Adsor, thanks what? Thanks Wyatt. Wyatt. It's not what. Wyatt. Yes, she's a Hindu. Allah her easy try to explain as many things as she can. Yeah, I feel like I don't know the exact words. And Saurabh just said that I'm very fluent, but when it came to me explaining my religion's principle, I kind of, stumbled. It's probably because I have not thoroughly read it. Because I have read the Bible, right? Like I've really read it. I have read it because I went to a Christian missionary school. We read the Bible every single day. We had Bible passage readings, but I have not read the Gita as much. In fact, I would even like say that my mom hasn't, nor has my dad. And I know a lot of Indian Hindus who haven't. I picked it up because I wanted to know more about myself, and I picked it up just last year when I was 25, and I realized that if I want to get to know different kinds of people, they are going to ask me questions on my religion, so I should be able to answer it, and that would make for better conversations. And also, I just wanted to know more about my history, my background, and everything. That's why I picked it up last year, but I have not been able to finish it because I don't get time as such. So I just, like, whatever little knowledge I have, I had to search on Google. I couldn't come up with it from my own head. Hopefully someday I'll be able to make comparisons very quickly. But this one was a good comparison. This was a good verse that Carmel just mentioned. Because this, like, right when she mentioned this, right when she mentioned it and I searched it, I read it and I was like, oh, this is so similar to Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta is a principle. We have verses, but again, like, we don't remember it verse wise, how like in Christianity or in Islam you remember passages verse wise. But since we don't, since we have like so many books, it's not possible to remember verses. We have a lot of books, and we have like the books are quite a lot, right? Because all different books talk about different things. We have books on medicine, we have books on songs and hymns, and that's why we don't really talk about it in passage. Why is that? So that's why I don't. I was not able to explain it by myself, and I had to search in order to complete my sentence and sound more fluent. King Solomon was in the Old Testament, the son of King David. Okay. When you know all religions teach good things, but some people follow them wrongly. Absolutely. There are so many people who follow religion wrongly, and they kind of, they believe that no, one is better than the other, this is better, that is better. I feel like now, since I have read the Bible, and now I'm reading the Gita, I've not finished reading. Like I said, it's not just one book, we have so many. We have the Gita, and then we have all the Vedas, which is massive. It's going to take a very long time for me to finish reading everything. Probably I won't be able to do so in the upcoming 4 years either, because it's that long. But yeah, I think when I am done reading my own book, I'm probably going to be able to make comparisons between, good, like all the good things that you can pick up and apply it in your real life. And I'm not that fluent yet. I've seen many things which are same in Bhagavad Gita and Bible. Yeah, so a lot of people. So here's just a small thing about me. I see a lot of people who say that religion is bad, but and I guess when I was younger, like when I was 15, 16, 17 years old, it's simply because I didn't know much. Actually, no, even at 15, 16, I knew what the Bible spoke about. Let's go a little like before, like when I was 13 years old, perhaps, and I was not that, I do not have strong opinions on things, and nor did I know much about it. I would probably agree with someone who would say something like, "Oh, religion is BS. It's bad. Like it's not applicable, or it's not good. We should do away with religion." I would probably agree to it simply because I didn't know much. But as I grew up, and because I went to a Christian missionary, I read the Bible, and it was just like always there around me. And now that I'm 25, I'm 26, and I have started reading the Gita, and I know a lot of concepts regarding Hinduism, regarding Sanatan Dharma. I am I can confidently say that religion is not bad. Religious texts simply help you to lead a better life, and it has solutions to real life problems. Like, it was made to solve problems for humans. And I know that there are many verses in the Bible, which helps you in the Bible, as well as in Hindu books like Gita and Mahabharata, which talks about certain things. And if you read it properly, and if you just not blindly read it, but read it to understand, you will be able to pick up on concepts that you can apply in your personal life as well. The reason why I picked up my own book last year is because I had two very close friends in my life leave, and it really hurt me. So I was extremely upset for quite a while. And yeah, I would just say that it helps, like if you're going through difficult times in life, which most humans do, like you'd fall in trouble and you don't know how to figure out that problem, you don't know how to deal with it yourself. It helps to pick up any book that is of the religion that you have, because there is a lot of good advice that's going to help you to solve those problems, and it's going to help you to feel calmer, feel like you're in a better position. It'll just help. So that's why, as of now, I would say that it's not BS. It's good, because every religion has a textbook to help humans maneuver through difficult problems or circumstances that they face in real life. And no matter which century we're talking about, those problems are same. Every one of us will have a time when we lose a friend that's close to us, a time when we, you know lose our parents, and it's going to affect us mentally. Perhaps we'll lose our job, or maybe our business is not going to do well. We're probably gonna go into debt. So these are actual problems which are gonna exist no matter how modern society becomes. And that's when a lot of people will seek for answers. And I feel like if they pick up on their religious book and just read it, not read it to just read it randomly and remember verses, but read it to understand and apply it in their own life, it will absolutely solve their problem, or at least help them to be in a better mental state. Like, it'll just, you know, again, coming back to that phrase, coming back to that passage, ask and you will receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. So something like that, you will get answers. You simply need to pick it up and just read. It'll solve your problems. It'll solve. I would even go as far as to say that, reading religious books, no matter what your religion is, if you properly read it to understand, it will solve so many of your problems that even speaking with a friend would not be able to. You can speak with your friend, but after all, whoever you speak with is also a human and they have limited knowledge. Probably they don't have, they just probably are also going through their own set of problems. So that's why I feel like it is much better, and it's a better thing to do to just pick up a book that has already been discussed, read through. People have read that book, have taken concepts from that book and have applied it in their life and solved their problems. And if it has helped millions and billions all over the world, it is surely going to help you too. You know. Damn, I spoke for quite a while, but yeah, I just wanted to speak my heart out on this one thing that I really, really believe in. Um, Hindu word is used in more of a ritualistic way, while Sanatan word has simple meaning, the ever living. Yes, I know. Sanatan means um, you're always there. You always exist, which is exactly the concept I just mentioned, that your soul lives on forever. Your body is just a vessel. Your body, and same your clothes, like how it is in the Bible, your clothes, your things, your body, these are all just temporary. It goes away, but your soul lives on forever. And in Hinduism, we believe that your soul rebirths itself. Like, you may die, but your soul is gonna be reborn into a new body, and you keep going through the cycle of life and death. I can't believe I'm talking about these things, because I would never imagine that I would speak about such stuff. Like, even a few years back, I would not be able to have these conversations with you guys. I just did not know. Guess the name of my school. I was taught very well about my religion and studies too. I have no idea how to guess the name of your school. You tell us. I know Riza stumbles a lot while speaking in English, but the most important thing is she covers it very well with perfect. Thank you. What do y'all think of when you think of heaven? We have four Vedanta, Rig Veda, about creation of world, praise God. Some Veda, the ancient Hindu Veda of melodies, chants, and liturgical music. Liturgical, what is that? I'm seeing new words. There was this one word that Soul mentioned a while back. I think it was called Amaik. Amaric or Amaik or something like that she mentioned. What was that word that Soul just mentioned? Amaik? Amaric? I forgot. But that's a word I saw for the first time. And what is the meaning of liturgical? Riza, who is the bestest friend of yours in your life until now? What name comes in your mind? You're gonna make me cry by asking questions like this. Um, 2 years or 3 years back, I would be able to tell you a name. Right now, I can only say that God is my best friend. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that, but that's true. God is my best friend because He has been there. My mom is my best friend. She has been there. She has been there since I was a baby, and God has been there since I was not even born. I can't tell you a name because unfortunately people have come and gone. Ah, Sherry says true. Carmel, we think about there's deep thinking and analysis behind this. That's true, Riza. Yeah. I ran into many consequences you just mentioned when I turned to religion. Yes, Riza. SSVM, you can guess. SSVM. I don't know. What is SSVM? I've never heard of it. SSVM. What is that? M, does M stand for Mandir? Aramaic. 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 Okay. It is an Arabic language. Got it. That's cute, Riza. The way you came closer to camera laughing like that, you look like a 5-year-old kid. Is that like an insult? A lot of people, a lot of people call me a school goer, and they mean it as an insult because they say that I look so young. Ah. I love how this stream started. Like we just started. I just started this stream because I wanted to tell Carmel about one verse that I read. Oh, I had uploaded that verse on my Facebook post and I came across it today morning when I was scrolling through my own Facebook. I was stalking my own self, if that makes sense. Do you guys do that? I just wanted to see how I was a few years back. And so I thought, oh my god, how did I never say this to Carmel? Because she goes to the church. I do have a lot of other acquaintances who go to the church, but we don't talk every day. I speak with you all every day. So I thought I should absolutely say this to Carmel. And then one thing led to another. And it's been 1 hour and we've spoken about religion in such like an elaborate way, which is so cool. Yes, Mandir. That's the only word I can guess. That M stands for Mandir. But what is the full form of SSVM? You tell me that. God is the best friend, true. He understands everything about our life. He's the maker of our life, so he's the best person to go to. Absolutely. And you know, again, like just a few years back, I would not be able to tell you things like this. Probably I would just give you names. But my life has, in the past 1 year, it has become such that I am compelled to say this. You know, like I'm just compelled to make a statement like this, that the only person who has been there is my mom and God. God has been there even before I was born, even before my soul came into this body, right? Like how it is in Hinduism, I just mentioned. Like we believe in the fact that your soul never dies. So, based on that logic, I'm saying that God has been there even before my soul got into this body. And my mom has been there ever since I was, born in her. So there's no one else. Oh, I feel a little emotional when I say this because I wish there was a friend of mine who would continue to be there in my life. Oh my god, I hope I don't cry. I'm like very emotional by the way regarding such things because I have been hurt last year. But yeah, unfortunately there is no such friend of mine who chose to stick around. Yeah. I love talking about God and Jesus and the Bible. It's so good to believe in God. Yeah, and like, have you guys read this? I wouldn't call it a propaganda. I would just say that it's a belief of a lot of people. A lot of people say that a lot of people say that the more you read science, the more you'll start believing that there is no God, and then you'll become an atheist. But what I think, from whatever little I have read after I've started reading the Gita, is that the more the more you discover, the more you think, and the more spiritual you become, and even the more you read up about science. So Hinduism mentions um, a lot of scientific concepts, which um, you know, like a lot of scientific concepts like the structure of atom and a lot of physics. Like Hinduism has that in its books, and so I feel like the more you start thinking and the more you start reading up not just religion but also science, you start to realize that you have questions to everything but not exactly everything. There are still some things in the universe which make no sense. Nobody knows how it happened. Like, how did this universe just come into existence? No one knows that. Unless there is actually someone who put it, who just made everything happen in its way. So, the more you read up about science as well as religion, that's when you start to realize that it's not all separate from each other. There are certain things which you cannot explain using science. So there are a certain group of people in this world who believe in this fact that the more you read up about science, you will stop believing in religion because it's not true and it's just all BS and whatnot. But I would say to those people that you've not read up about science as much. Then you need to pick up a physics book and you need to go through your concepts. And that's why I would absolutely want, like, if I when I become a mother and I have my own kids, I would want my kids to not go away from science. I would want my kids to read up about science, about physics especially, so that they realize that there are certain things that you cannot explain why it is like that. How is it like that? How is it so perfect? For example, our nervous system. How is it that our nerves are so complex? Like, the nervous system is so complex, it is so entangled, yet it is perfect. If there was anything at all that was a little wrong, a little off, we wouldn't exist, right? So there are certain, like, this is one thing. And then how the constituent of atoms are and how nothing actually ever touches each other. So these, like, when you actually read up about science and not just like, oh, okay, I know so much about science, oh, it's so much better, like, science actually makes sense, religion makes nothing, like, religion is nothing, the, like, like, there are so many people who are like this. Yeah, I would just absolutely say that you need to read more. You need to read more about science, about physics, and about religion, and then you'll be able to connect the dots, and you know, some things are really gonna make you question, and some things are gonna make you wonder that, oh my god, wait, how is that possible? Like, but who made this? Like, how did this just even come into being? You can't you We still don't, and we probably never will have a question to why, like all the whys in the universe. Some things just exist out of randomness and you cannot explain it. And that's where science fails and religion comes in. um Saraswati Shishu Vidya Mandir. Oh, I should have been able to guess the word Vidya Mandir at least. So when are you bringing your mom to live? My mom, I mean, if we ever go on a trip, perhaps then I could bring her to live, because I don't think she can actually fit in my bed and come and sit like this and talk to you guys, because she is old after all. My mom will not be able to read up chats so quickly, or I don't think she'll be able to do it. But yeah, if we ever go on a trip and if I am still live streaming, which I think I will, I don't ever want to stop live streaming, because I love how that's how I feel. Like, I lost two friends, but I've gained so many. So I'm never gonna stop live streaming. That So maybe someday, if we're ever out on a vacation and she's there, I'm gonna bring her to my life. Yeah, we come to a point of realization. I strongly am a Christian, believe in Jesus, and it turns out to be Riza. Don't worry, Riza. That's why we have God. People come and people go. Yeah, I don't have a best friend too, so I'm with you, girl. I also have been rejected and hurt, but like you said, God is a faithful friend. He has never left me. Yeah. Why is that making me cry? Oh my God. Never mind. Oh, have you heard the song called "What a Friend We Have in Jesus"? It's a beautiful hymn. No, I've not heard. We were taught a lot of songs in school. Oh, wait, let me just like fix myself, because I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna start crying. Never mind. Okay, if I ever cry on live, just know that I'm an emotional soul. And see, if I ever cry on live at the beginning of the month, just know that my periods are about to happen. My periods are like 3 days away. So there's any time if I ever actually cry, you just know it's the hormones, that I'm unable to keep my emotions within myself. uh yeah, so the hymn, right? So there's this one hymn that I used to sing in school. It was called can I sing? I don't know if I should. There's this one hymn which we used to sing in school quite a bit. It used to go like, Two hands, one heart, one life to offer you. Have you guys, like, has Sherry or Carmel heard about this? It's a very popular hymn. Hymn or a Catholic song. Catholic songs are hymns, I guess. So that's one that I remember very well, actually. As you said, science connects with religion. I remembered a line, conservation of masses. Yeah, nothing ever actually stops. That is a very good way to, that's a good concept that you mentioned. Like, nothing ever actually stops existing. It just changes its state, isn't it? How many of you guys had science till like in your plus two? If you had science in your, actually not just in your plus two, I probably, um, I think even when you're younger, you would probably be taught conservation of masses, like the fact that nothing ever stops, like nothing ever ceases to exist. It just changes its form from gaseous to like liquid or to solid. It just keeps changing. So that's called conservation of masses, which actually which actually a lot of religious books talk about. I know my religious book talks about it. Like the Vedas and the Upanishads mention about this concept that nothing ever ceases to exist. It just changes its form. It is mentioned in the Vedas. The Vedas are one of our religious books, as we just spoke about a while back. I realize that most times science and religions are enemy, but the Bible said God created the earth, but science says it's a big bang. Um, actually, yeah, that is true. But when you think about it, like you'd probably ask a question like, how did the Big Bang happen? Like, how, who made it happen, or how did it just happen? How did, so there's this, okay, I wish I knew more to talk about this. I feel like I started a conversation when I don't know much. But okay. So in I think one of the Vedas, which is one of our religious books, it says that nothing cannot come out of, like something has to come from something, right? Something cannot come out of nothing. So Big Bang says that it just happened and then everything started existing. Actually, you know what? I don't think I know much in in order to delve deeper into this particular. This is a very good line. I think Sherry mentioned it. Sherry, 6 months from now, when I have read my books a bit better, I will revisit this line. This is a I love how you mentioned this. I'm going to remember this line that she mentioned, that I realized that most times science and religion are enemies. The Bible says God created the earth, but science says it's a big bang. I am going to read more about my religion. I'm going to read one of the Vedas, perhaps know more, and then I'm going to revisit this beautiful statement that you've made. Probably I'll be able to answer you better, because as of now, I don't have enough knowledge of my religious book to be able to answer this, but I know there is an answer. It's just I can't phrase it properly. It would include a lot of searching on Google. That's if you really believe in God, and not even science can convince or shake you otherwise. Yes, some people here have been accustomed to Riza, so she will have to come live every day. I am also accustomed to you guys. Like I just said, like I was not even live today morning. I was just randomly doing my own thing, and I thought of Carmel. So I am also very accustomed to the people I speak with every day. Don't worry, yes, saying never heard of it. Oh, the song. Hmm. Let me search and show. Maybe my tune is a little off. I studied in Marathi medium, so no way I could have heard it. You also write. You can also write what a friend we have in Jesus and listen to it when he has. It comes from some religion, one of my favorites. Okay. It's conservation of masses, conservation of mass, bro, autocorrect, samajayar. I like what you said. How did the Big Bang happen? It's from Rig Veda. Yeah, it's from Rig Veda. But I've not read the Rig Veda yet. Maybe live alone, you would be able to explain it. But since I have not read it yet and I don't have the exact explanation, I don't think I should try to answer Sherry. I'm gonna remember this statement, and we are all gonna revisit it 6 months from now when I have more knowledge about Rig Veda. Exactly, that's my big question. How did the Big Bang happen? I don't believe there was a Big Bang. If God created everything, if there was a Big Bang, it's still God. Yeah, we are gonna revisit this question when I know more, when I have read a little more. मुझे ये सब पता है, all this which Riza is confused about, like God's creation and this bang, but let her explain whenever she's ready. Yeah. So because I've not read it, so when I read the Rig Veda, hopefully 6 months from now, I'm gonna read it, and when I have enough questions, I'm gonna revisit it and answer, and hopefully Sherry is gonna. I'm gonna come up with it only when Sherry is there, because she made this statement. Hopefully Carmel is also gonna be there. What was I gonna search about, by the way? Did someone ask me to search something? I forgot. My memory is so bad. Ah, let's start with a little bit of Duolingo actually, because we had a deep conversation. This is the first time I've had plenty of deep conversations actually with everyone who watches me, which is why I think I'm able to connect with a lot of people. Not a lot of people, with very particular few people on my life. There are a lot of people who watch me for some time and then they stop watching, they come and go. But there are a handful few people, I think less than 10 or less than 15 people with whom I've actually been able to connect well. It's because we've had deep conversations throughout many streams in the past. So I've just really been able to connect with some people because of multiple deep conversations. This was probably the deepest conversation that we had, or that I had, because it went on for more than an hour. That's why. Um, Riza, how will you make me happy? How will I make you happy? What do you can only make yourself happy. I love the fact that I could say this. If you've read, because you say that you know more than me, and you've read, um, you said मुझे ये सब पता है, which whatever Riza is confused about, I've read everything already. If you've read everything already, you cannot ask this question. How will you make me happy? Happiness is on you. It's not on external factors or external people. Happiness comes from within. It was the song. This was a lovely conversation. Loved it. Thank you for thinking of me, and we could start this conversation. Absolutely. I would love to revisit this conversation again sometime. Hopefully, there will be more people who would join in, and everyone, we could all just, discuss, chat, express. Maybe, hopefully, someday we could help ones who don't, you know, don't believe in this and think it's all BS. Maybe we could all inspire and share our experiences with ones who are suffering. Yeah. Riza, hello. Hello, Viskal, Barsa. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Come on, you just had to out loud say that word lol to make me happy. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. You say it. Saurabh has taught me this one word, and I did not want to be taught that word. He one day I was asking everyone to teach me slangs because Sherry had taught me a few South African slangs. Okay. So from the next day I was mentioning about Sherry and the words she taught me, and I asked everyone else as well to teach me like curse words in their mother tongue. And everyone was doing that. Victor did that. Everyone did that. Ange, I think Ange was also here. Ange did that. Soul did that. And then Saurabh taught me this weird, like he not only did he teach it to me, but to everyone. He mentioned Dhungan, which means ass in his like mother tongue, which is Marathi. And he kept mentioning about it. He was like Dhungan, Dhungan, Dhungan. Oh my goodness! I was like, you need to stop. You're crazy. Live there. Exactly. That's my biggest dream. I need people to know more about God. Yeah, like at least the ones who are confused or lost in their life and who have had the same experience that I have, because I have had bad experiences. Last year was the worst year of my life, emotionally, basically, because I lost a couple of things and people, and not a lot of good things happened. So yeah, if there's anyone who is gonna go through the same experience as me, yeah, I hope that we're all there. I hope Carmel is there, Sherry is there. I mean, I will obviously be there. It's my live stream, but I hope everyone who's there right now is gonna also be there at that time, so we can help out people who are confused. I told you it's a fine word and not a slang. It's spoken in Marathi movies. Oh, okay, okay. Anyway, it's fine. I'm seeing going and I'll take care, everyone. Good night. See you soon. Let's actually start with some Duolingo, because we've not started. All right, today I'm actually starting with a new unit, which is basically I'm going to learn words, Spanish words you use when you go to buy groceries. Let's look at the guidebook first, and then I'm going to learn. All right, like do the lessons. How many of you guys are still watching, by the way? Tell me that quickly so I have a quick show of hands. Um, how many people are still here? Just say hi or I'm here or something so that I know. Bye, live alone. Bye, live alone seems like I know his name is live alone. That's why you said it. But bye, live alone sounds like bye, live alone because of the wording. I'm comforted that I'm not the only one who goes through things. Yeah, all of us do. I'm just glad that this live stream has reached a point where we can actually speak about such stuff, difficult stuff, like not easy conversations. So I'm glad I've found the right group of people. There are so many people who do subscribe to me. As you can see, I have like 1639 subscribers. But I wouldn't say that all of these people are people who resonate with me. They're probably supporting me by subscribing. But there are only a handful few of you guys who I resonate with and you resonate with me, and we can just open up to each other and we enjoy each other's presence. And I truly value, the existence of you all. A very handful few such people. You guys know who you are, and I'm so grateful that we started talking one day. Lily, trust me, I've had the worst, so be my friend. We're all each other's friend already. Alright, here, I'm here. Alright. Let us. You don't sound serious at SOR. Let's start. I'm gonna just quickly do a little learning from this guidebook, and then I'm gonna do the lessons. I'm gonna do all the lessons. Tres manzanas. Manzanas means apples. Quiero una piña grande. Piña means pineapple. Manzanas is apples. Piña is pineapple. Manzana again apples. Zanahorias. What does that mean?
Necesito unas zanahorias para mi ensalada. Necesito unas zanahorias para mi ensalada.
Zanahorias. That's a new word. It means carrots. And ensalada means salad.
Lo siento, no hay zanahorias.
Maybe we should forget about our word. Alright, let's start with the lessons now. Lesson 1 of 6. I'm starting a new unit which is regarding learning Spanish words that has to do with buying groceries. Like, these are words or phrases you'd need if you go for shopping in a Spanish market. Let's say you go to Spain and you go for a shopping spree to buy groceries. These are the words you need. Which one of these is banana?
Plátano.
Plátano. How many of you guys actually like banana, by the way? Just a question. Do you guys like banana as a fruit? Did you have it often? Do you like plátano?
Plátano.
Plátano. Do you guys like plátano? How many of you guys actually have the fruit banana? I actually have banana almost every single day with my morning oats. I have oats in the morning and then I always mix in banana. So I have banana every single day. I love it. Yeah, I love bananas. I love platano. Platano as well. I have banana every single morning. I like bananas. Nice. It's a good source of fiber.
Ahora mismo.
Ahora mismo. That's a new word. What does that mean?
Ahora mismo. Mismo.
Right now. Okay. Right now. Ahora mismo. And Yuriza, I love bananas as well. I have it every single day. In the morning, I have oats, right? So I have bananas, and some days I also add apples. And I have bananas every single day. But don't have it with milk, or else you will mess up your stomach. I do have it with milk. Nothing happens as such. Nothing happens. I just have one banana with oats, and then like there's like nuts like almonds and you guys know my breakfast now. It's so crazy. So in the morning, like after I come back from swimming, I have oats made with milk, like cow milk, and then I put like one banana in it, some apples, like small pieces of apples, and then I have like almonds and walnuts and one scoop of peanut butter. That is literally my everyday breakfast after swimming. And if I don't go for swimming, even then I have this. I also love oats and banana. High five. Really, isn't banana milkshake made with banana and milk? Oh, right. Banana milkshake is made with banana and milk. Trust me when I say this. Wait, my sister is calling. Guys, my sister. You guys know my sister, right? She's calling. Should I put her on speaker? It's my sister. You guys know Teeny Didi, right? Like she has come. Hello.
I wanted to share your thing with another cousin and friends. How do I do that? I forgot that you're live already.
Yeah, I am on live. And I'm. Are you seeing my live? Like,
Yeah, I just got online, but I'm not yet that tech savvy. So how do I share, whatever link to somebody who can join the chat?
so you basically go on to my live stream, and then there's this option called share. Like right beside this option called like, there's this option called share.
I'm so sorry. Yes, it's so basic.
And then once you click on that, you
Okay.
find this
Got it,
option.
got it, got it, got it.
So
Thank you
yeah,
so much.
come soon. Yeah, like just I hope you come. All right. My sister called me. Teeny Didi. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not that. I'm literally having oats and banana right now. Oh, okay. Not that Tabs. Who is Tabs if she's over the call right now? She's the same person. She wanted to share my live stream with someone she knows. That's why she had called. I love oatmeal and banana too. I have the oats with milk. I love it. I have it every morning. Even if I don't go for swimming, I have that exact same breakfast every single day. There is no variation. Hello. Oh, my sister says hello. Hello. I, I know technically what happens when you mix it. Don't need to explain it. All I say about this combination is it's totally opposite qualities. I just embarrass myself like, no, it's not. It's not embarrassing at all. See, I feel like we should stop feeling embarrassed. There are so many things that I don't know. So many things. I was literally talking about this teeny a while back that so many of us don't know so many things. But we should not feel embarrassed. I started this live stream off with this one Bible phrase, which was like, ask and you'll receive, seek and you'll find, knock and the door will be open to you, which literally translates to don't be afraid to ask for things, find out stuff you don't know about, and just like do away with conscious, like don't be self conscious. So yeah, Don't worry at all about that. There's so much that so many of us don't know, and it's always okay to learn as long as you're willing to learn. That's all that matters. All right, getting back, ahora mismo, Tini Didi, you just missed out on a beautiful, like, this was the first time on live that so many of us spoke about religion, and we had such a beautiful discussion like a while ago. So it was really nice. We all had such a deep conversation. And yeah, we're gonna revisit it like 6 months from now, hopefully. Yeah, we had like a beautiful conversation. All of us. Ahora mismo means right now. Oh, I just closed my live stream on my phone. I have to read chats. Wait. May I crack a flop joke? A total flop and embarrassing one? No, I would not ask you to do. I would ask you to not do such things. She is my older sister, and yeah, don't say anything that's disrespectful, please. Because she is way older than you, so you have to be a little respectful. Um, please don't be embarrassed. Yeah, don't be embarrassed. Banana means
Plátano.
plátano. Right now means ahora mismo.
Ahora mismo.
Ahora mismo. Okay, so it's not mismo, but mismo. Ahora mismo. Necesito un tomate. Necesito unos tomates. Unos tomates, what does that mean?
Unos.
Some of. Unos means some of. Does Carmel know about this? Carmel, have you studied this word called unos tomat? Unos something. Unos means some stuff, like some food, some fruit, some clothes. Unos. Teeny says, go ahead, sort of. These are Tapashri's tap, then Jijaji would be, I don't know. What is the joke? I did not get it. You only say. Yes, I know it. All right. So unos means some, right? Is that what it means? Some stuff. Unos means some. Quiero unos duraznos. So you basically use the word unos when you're talking about multiple stuff, isn't it then? Carmel.
Allí hay unos tomates pequeños.
Allí hay unos tomates pequeños.
Sí, son para la salsa.
Para. I've heard this word as well. What does it mean?
Para.
Oh, it means for. Sí, son para la salsa. Son.
Son.
They are.
Para.
For.
La.
The salsa.
Salsa.
Oh, salsa means sauce. Yes, they are for the sauce. Yes, they're for the sauce. Tap water. Huh? What? What is the joke? I did not get it. What does that even mean? That makes no sense. Like, if you read it literally as well, it makes no sense. Nor does it make sense logically. What is the joke? I did not get it at all. This was a very poor joke. Yes, it means some. Viva8262 says, Hola Riza, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú? ¿De dónde eres? Viva. Hola, Viva. ¿De dónde eres? ¿Y cómo tú? No. ¿Y tú?
Busco unos frijoles baratos.
Busco.
Busco.
Busco means I'm looking for. Okay. I'm looking for means busco. I am looking for. Estoy borracho. Borracho. That's a new word. I've not come across this word. Let me check what that means. Borracho. It means drunk. You're drunk right now and intoxicated? What? Are you intoxicated right now? Viva. That joke didn't land. Condolences. Yeah. It was such a bad, like, it doesn't make any sense. It made no sense literally or practically. That was a very poor joke. Yeah, Viva, welcome to the live stream. Are you actually like intoxicated? That is that what, because I searched what borracho means. It means you're like intoxicated. I know, right? Not the tapas. Yeah, like what did it even mean? It had no sense. It was so bad. I am looking for
Frijoles.
busco unos frijoles baratos. I am looking for beans, cheap beans,
Baratos.
cheap beans. I'm looking for cheap beans. Viva, where are you watching from? And welcome to the live stream. What is your name? What is your name is called? Como llama? Como te llama? Yeah.
Necesito unos mangos para mi.
Necesito unos mangos para mi postre. I need mangoes for my dessert. How many of you guys like mango desserts? I love mango desserts. It's so yummy. There's this one mango dessert that is on my list. I really want to try it. There's this one mango dessert called mango float that Ange told me about. You guys know Ange, right? She's from Philippines. She told me about this one mango dessert called mango float. It looks so good. I Let me just show it to you all. It's called mango float and it is a very popular dessert in Philippines. This is a Filipino mango dessert. It looks so good. Like, oh my goodness, I want to eat it all. I want to eat like all of it. It's so yummy. It's a popular Filipino dessert. Is Ange there? I don't know. So yeah, this is like. Do you guys like mango desserts or not? I wish you the best. Keep streaming. Mango dessert is so good. I know, right? Clydius. Hi, Clydius. Welcome to my live stream. And yeah, where are you watching from? Hi, hi. ¿De dónde eres viva? Desde Western Australia. Australia. Is WA, what is the full form of WA? Is it Western Australia? Clydius, hi. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching this live stream from? Nothing can beat mango mastani in the whole world. What is that? Me encanta el lassi de mango. Oh yes, I love mango lassis as well. It's so good. Any dessert which has to do with mango is so yummy. Everyone tell me what is your favorite mango dessert? I'm from DC. I have so many people watching me from the US. Damn. Hi, Clydius. What's your name? Like, have you guys been noticing? Have you been noticing it, Carmel? There are so many people who watch, who like yesterday as well, there was someone who had joined in from Oklahoma. Just the day before, there was someone from New York. And then today, there's someone from DC. What's your name, Clydus? And what is your name, Viva? And do you guys have favorite mango desserts? If you do, then what is it called? Or if you don't recall a name, you can even explain what that dessert is like, and maybe we can search and see how it is. This is called mango float, and one of my subscribers who I love speaking with, her name is Ange. She's from Philippines. Told me about this dessert, and I really want to try it. As you can see, it just looks so good. It's just cream and Biscoff biscuits and mango. Like, oh, I just want to like take this entire chunk and just put it in my mouth. It looks so good. We have tarts here in South Africa too. Milk tart and peppermint tart, so yummy. I've never had a mango dessert. Okay, like I feel like mangoes just make the best desserts. There's nothing called amras. The people in the western part of India is crazy about it. The mango season is like a mandatory part of meal every single day. Mango milkshake is a different kind, but let's just say Masai is the purest form of milkshake of the flavor. Clyde Lamau, yeah, I'm a college student here. I'm just on YouTube and your live popped up. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I mean, I just learned, even though my live stream is about learning Spanish from scratch, I also talk about anything and everything. Whoever comes up with any topic, we discuss in details about it, and mostly we speak about different cultures, different religions, different yummy foods like this. And yeah, we just speak about anything and everything. I hope you stick around and I hope you subscribe. I would love it if you do. I noticed we're getting lots of people from the US. Yeah, I noticed that too. That's so nice. Tabashini, you are making my mouth water now, Amras. I'm about to go back to playing Sudoku, but I wish you the best. Oh, you play Sudoku? That's really nice. And thank you so much. I'll sub. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, Clydus. Your name is Clyde. Thank you so much, Clyde, for subscribing. Let me just give you a little heart before you leave. Thank you, Clyde, for subscribing. Here are some hearts for you for subscribing. I hope you come back and join one of the streams someday in the future so we can speak more. Maybe we can talk about more such deserts that is popular in DC or something. I know that US has a lot of yummy deserts. I know that. I have seen a lot of mukbangs recently. But yeah, we could probably talk about it someday when you come back. Aprendiendo español por trabajo o por viajes. Bye, Clyde. Yeah. See you soon. Thanks for the heart. Haha. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. Aprendiendo español. Aprendiendo. I don't know what that means, but I can search. Aprendiendo español means Spanish. Por trabajo o por viajes. Oh, are you asking like for work or for traveling? Por trabajo means for work or for viajes means traveling. I am learning Spanish just to train my brain. I'm just learning. Basically, I love learning languages because I feel like it connects you to different people all over the world because not everyone knows English. And I also feel like it's a great way to train your brain, and it's like a brain exercise when you learn a new language from scratch. So that's why I'm learning Spanish. What about you? How did you start learning Spanish? Was it because of work, por trabajo, o por viajes? What about you? Thanks for the heart. Bye. Grateful for YouTube for suggesting Riza's channel all over the world. Yeah, I am so grateful. I love how YouTube just shows my live stream to people from different parts of the world. And that's why the live stream becomes more interesting. Because I feel like if it was just people from my country, the conversations wouldn't be so varied, it wouldn't be so colorful, it wouldn't be so exciting. It's only because there are so many different kinds of people from different parts of the world that there's something that everyone has to share, that's why. And I also feel like in a way it brings everyone together, which is what I love about my live stream. Kazuko is here. Hi, Kazuko. Hi, how are you, Kazuko? Welcome to my live stream. Wait, Kazuko, how do you greet someone in Japanese? I have seen a lot of animes, but I can't recall it right now. Sumimasen, Kazuko, but what is the exact word on how you can greet someone in Japanese? I want to use that so that I can greet you every time you come live. You know? Para todo queremos viajar a España y a la escuela. Para todo. Todo, which means I will have to search. Queremos viajar a España for you're saying that you needed to travel to Spain and for school and for your school, right? Viví en Madrid por 6 meses. You were in Madrid for 6 months? Wow. That is very cool. Genial. What were you doing there? Were you working or were you traveling? Were you studying? Were you doing like a master's course? Por eso puedes hablar español así. Felicidades. Por eso puedes. Puedes means well. Hablar. Well. Hablar means well speak Spanish así. But I speak Spanish well enough. Felicidades. Congratulations. Gracias, Carmel. Gracias. Konnichiwa. Wait, konnichiwa is the word. I totally forgot about it. Good morning. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa, Kazuko. Welcome to the live stream. Sumimasen that I forgot about the word. It's just been so long since I have seen animes. I used to watch so much anime that I was just like living and breathing Japanese. When I was in college, I literally cut my hair as well. Like I cut my own bangs because I wanted to be a part of the Japanese culture because I was learning and watching and seeing animes like 24/7. But now I forgot the word konnichiwa. See, my memory is not the best. 100% verdad. Verdad. I have learned this word, right, Carmel? Verdad, which means I have learned this word. What does the word mean? Verdad. I have learned it. Oh my goodness. Wait, verdad. I have learned it, but I forgot. True. How did I learn the word? 100% right is fine. But where did I? Verdad? Oh, okay, right. There are lessons that I have done on Duolingo which has sentences like isn't it? And then you have to write verdad, right? Got it. Riza, have you seen those Chinese sites shorts where they show they are on the road and suddenly we see on the other side that the actual road is like 500 meters down and they're actually on 20th floor? Yes, I have. So in China, there's this place called oh my god, the way I said yes, I have and I forgot. I hate my memory. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. I know which city you're talking about. Chongqing. This thing that you're mentioning, there's this particular thing in Chongqing. Chongqing is like a city in China. I think the others probably know about it. So it's this city in like the city of Chongqing in China is so technologically advanced that they have this entire building structure which is basically on every floor the road is made in such a way that there are buildings on top of buildings, and you can be on the 20th floor and you'd feel like you're on the ground floor and you're like literally on the road because there would be cars and there are traffic lights as well, but it is actually on top of a terrace above which there's another floor, and above that there's another floor. So that is chongqing for you. And then they also have so in the same city of Chongqing they also have this one building through which the metro or the not the subway, metro or a train runs through. That thing is in Chongqing as well. I think you guys know about it, isn't it? Un poco de todo. Un poco de todo. A little of todo. What is todo? Kazuko is laughing. Un poco de todo. ¿Cuántas cosas haces, estudias y trabajas? ¿Cuántas cosas haces? How much does it? ¿Cuántas cosas sounds? ¿Cuántas cosas is a word I had learned when I was learning about how much something costs. Estudias y trabajes for studies and for work. Riza, you can never compete in a language that is native to someone else because they have spoken it from birth. No, I never said that I want to compete. I think the translation got it wrong. I said that I want to learn a language so that I can speak with them and interact with them in their language in case they don't know English. Because I want to know that person. So if I want to be friends with people who don't know English, I need to know their language. And I feel like a lot of people are there who are Spanish speakers. I hope this got translated correctly to Japanese, Kazuko. I can explain better if you want me to. Chongqing is a city in China. Yeah, it is the most advanced city in China. Trabaje y viaje. Work and travel. I love how Viva, what's your name, by the way? And where are you from? I would love to know more about you. You said I don't think you mentioned your name, but you just said that you went to Spain. Right now, where are you living in? Thank you so much for actually speaking with me in Spanish. This is like a good way to, learn Spanish as well and increase my fluency because I'm seeing Carmel and you interact, and I'm also trying to guess what it is you guys are talking about. So this is really nice. Thank you so much for speaking in Spanish with Carmel because I can learn from the conversation that you guys are having. That construction is beyond my imagination still. Maybe I haven't seen it properly yet. It's in my city in Nagoya where a train passes through a building. Oh, you have that in Nagoya as well? So did they copy it from you? ¿Te gusta la música en español? Sí. Um, there's a song called, I'm sorry, I'm saying it in half English and half Spanish because I don't have that fluency. But yeah, see, there is a song called Gata. You guys know about Gata? The song called Gata. It's so popular. I love Gata. Me encanta la música Gata. It's like broken Spanish. Okay. ¿Cuándo vivías en Madrid? ¿Cuándo vivías en Madrid? ¿Cuándo vivías? I've not learned these words. Pensé que haces todo esto ahora. Pensé que haces. ¿Qué haces? Right now you are. Pero ya veo. And let me learn what this means. Let me just copy it. Oh, the translation is right here. Okay. Cuando vivías means when you lived in Madrid, I thought you were doing all this now. I thought you were doing, right. That's why you said ¿qué haces? So when you ask someone what's up, you ask ¿qué haces? So that's why I thought you were doing all this now. Now means ahora. But I see. Pero ya veo. Okay. Cuando vivías en Madrid? When you lived in Madrid. Cuando vivías? Oh, right. Because yo vivo means I live. So vivías. When you lived is pero vivías. Got it. Wow, Carmel, thank you so much. I'm learning so much from Carmel. The best way to learn a language is to move to that country and spend at least 2 years there, and you'll be absolutely fluent. Yeah, absolutely. That's for sure. I can't leave everything and go to Spain right now, though. That's the thing. Um, yeah, because Japan. Yup, because Japan made that in the 1960s and 70s, but China made it 40 years later. Oh, so tell me what is the name of that? Tell me what is this name of that train station or the train that is in your city, Kazuko, in Nagoya, and it passes through a building. So then the Chinese copied it from you guys, isn't it? How did China made it more famous? And Nagoya, you need to up your marketing. Kazuko, do you make like videos? If you do, you should make a video someday of traveling in that train which passes through a building and you should post it. Uh, that Despacito song is Spanish? Yes, Despacito is in Spanish. Don't forget to like this video. Yes, please, everyone, please like my video so that it reaches more people. And then we can have, new people joining in. There's so many new people who are joining in from US. Victor is here. Hi, Victor. Didi, have you seen this one painting? Not a painting, like a drawing that Victor has made for me. Do you want to see it? Victor drew this one thing for me and I had posted about it yesterday on my community post. Let me just show it to you. I am amazed to know that the Riza can't speak Spanish fluently, but she can read Spanish perfectly. That's an achievement. Not perfectly, but I'm trying. And I love the fact that, Carmel was speaking in Spanish. So, okay, Teeny Didi, Victor drew this for me and then he sent it yesterday. Isn't it so beautiful? Is my screen visible? I think yes. I saw it. It's beautiful. Yeah, like it's so nice. This is the first time I got a portrait from someone I've never met in real life. It's so nice. I was so happy to see this yesterday. Thank you so much, Victor, for doing this, and like for drawing this or and putting in the effort, because it I was so happy. This was the happiest part. Like when you send that to me, and when I saw this, when you showed it to me, I was the happiest, and that this seeing this was the happiest part of my day yesterday. So thank you so much, Victor. Um, Search for high speed transit between Tokyo and Osaka, which passes through my city. Okay, high speed transit through Tokyo and Osaka. Does it have a particular name? Shinkansen bullet train. Shinkansen bullet train. Which one do I see? All these are long videos. Mm, let's check out a shorts. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Oh, they're in the train. I want to see how it looks from outside.
So this is day 4 of my Japan trip. Today we made our way over to Osaka, so we got up pretty early to head over to Tokyo Station. And Tokyo Station was hectic, y'all, especially on the inside. It was a lot of people everywhere, but we made our way through. We got some bento boxes from the stand here and found our train. We were taking the bullet train, and I've never been on this before. This is what I
The
ordered. It
food
is kind
looks
of
so
cold.
nice. Kazuko, the food looks so yummy, and it looks so nutritious and healthy. And that's something I really like about like the Japanese cuisine. It is actually so healthy, and I feel like the Japanese are in perfect shape. I think it probably has to do a lot because of what they
But
eat.
it was still good. And the views though from the train were amazing. This is like the best experience ever. Our train ride was about 3 hours. So then around 4 o'clock we arrived at our hotel.
Oh, I couldn't see the train, how it looks from a building. Kazuko, can you like share a particular video? Actually, you know what, Kazuko? I made this one Discord channel yesterday. So if you share a particular video of the train that you just mentioned about, the one in Nagoya, which travels from Osaka to no, it travels from Tokyo to Osaka. If you have a good video that I can show everyone, then please share it. Let me share this. I made a Discord channel yesterday so that people can share videos and pictures and we could all see it together on live stream. I'm just gonna paste it here, okay? Kazuko, just join in on this Discord channel and share a video so that we could all see it, because I can't like I see there's a lot of long videos, but there isn't a short video of a few seconds that I can show to everyone about this Nagoya train which passes through a building which the Chinese have copied from. All right. Um, oh, Sharon is here. Hola, Sharon. No, welcome to the live stream. Hi. How was your day? Did you play football? Hi, Victor. Osama estrelló un avión contra WTC en NY. Carmel has to help me. What does the sentence mean? Osama, where did it go? Why can't I see the message here? Osama estrelló un avión contra WTC en New York. NY. NY, what does that mean? I saw it yesterday on the community post. It is so pretty. Where is Victor? How long did it take, Victor? Yes, I want to. For viewers here, Riza, what does Riza say? I don't know Spanish, but I got what he wanted to say. I didn't understand what he meant. Does Victor have a different username than his name? Different username than his name? Yes, he does. FTBLOCN. Basically, his username is Football Ocean. So that's him. Football Ocean is his username, and that is Victor. I'll be AFK. I'm eating dinner now. No problem. We're in perfect shape because there's a law that if you're obese, you have to pay more tax. Whoa! I had heard about this somewhere. How much tax do you have to pay if you're obese? And like, wow. Okay, I want everyone. I would actually want. I want to know more about this. Like this law. Who came up with it, and how much tax do you have to pay if you're obese? And also, what is considered as obese? What is that one weight above which I feel like almost Japanese people are of almost the same height. So, what is the average height of Japanese people? And according to that average height, what is that particular weight above which you are considered obese and you have to pay tax for being obese? I have heard about this, but I would love to know about this from someone who is in Japan right now and who is actually Japanese. Right now, I don't have a Discord account, but you can search Japanese train passing through building. Okay, let me search that. US. Yes, I played football today. On the man paying tax for obesity. America needs this obesity tax. Yeah, America actually has the most amount of obesity in the entire world. Probably America could benefit from this tax. Apoyo el impuesto a la obesidad. Oh, obesity is obesidad. Okay. Suponen una carga para el sistema. I should search. I don't have the fluency for this. Let's do a Spanish to English. Oh no, but one second. I can just search, see it from here itself. I support the obesity tax. They represent a burden on the system. They represent a burden on the system. For real. Sherry says for real. Yeah, it is it's so good to be in shape, and I know that there's a lot of diseases which come if you're obese. And I also know this one thing. Tell me if I'm wrong. Right, I'm not sure if there are a lot of people who are watching from US right now. I've just thought of this one thing. Whoever joins in from US, they watch me for some time and then they go away, which is like it's very different than how my other subscribers are. But maybe I'm just gonna still ask this. So I have seen that in America there's this thing called like you get some concession or you get some rights if you are obese. And Americans can go to court and claim money or help because they're obese because that and there's this and it falls under disability for some reason. This some disability category in America which supports people who are obese. So that means that the government pays either the government pays or either the government pays or like there's quite a lot of discounts given to medical bills or something like that. I know something like this exists in America. Average height for female in Japan is 166 centimeters, and for man it is 172 centimeters average height. Damn, what the hell law? Yeah, there is a law like this. Does anyone else know about it? If not, then I'm gonna search and show it to you guys. I think that it's. Let me open the translator first. Oh no, it'll just get translated. Sorry. Yeah, so it's called obesity law. In no. Let's just ask ChatGPT or Gemini. Does US help with discounts or give concessions to people who are obese? I think this was the one. Yeah, disability status. This is the one that I'm talking about. Disability status. So there's this one law, hablando de disability benefit es una estefa. Yeah, disability benefit. I read about this exactly. Hallo, wie war you Hispanic? Hallo, ich hoffe, dass es dir gut geht. A German? Mir geht es auch gut. So he's learning German. Ronel, I think you were learning German, right? You're not German yourself. Victor knows German, I think, isn't it? No, soy australiano. You're from Australia? Where in Australia are you from? Ah, mir geht es auch gut. What did you ask me? Hallo, ich hoffe, dass es dir gut geht. Hello, I hope that it is dir gut geht, that you are doing good, something like that. Mir geht es auch gut. I am also good. Well, nice to know. Ja, ich lerne Deutsch. There is, I think Victor knows German. Victor, you can talk to him in German. Victor replied to this person called Ronel in German, just like how Carmel was replying to Viva in Spanish. So then I'll have like Spanish and German. You guys should do that. Ronel, you should say hi to Victor. His username is FTBL Ocean, Football Ocean. He knows German. Like that's one of his languages. You should talk to him. I don't know Deutsch just a little bit. I know. Oh, you said that most people in Sweden are German? I remember you said that, right? That most people in Sweden are German. I remember you saying that. I love how everyone's learning some language or the other. Hello, FTBLOCEAN. Football Ocean. I used to say his entire username out loud until he told me that FTBL basically just means football. So Football Ocean is like, oh, okay, got it. They're Germanic, not German. Oh, right. Sorry, I got confused. This day WA. What is WA by the way? Is it like Western Australia? What does that mean? Se te dan bien los idiomas, pero tienes mala memoria para las personas. I have to translate. I can try to understand what he meant though. Se te dan bien los idiomas. I just know the word bien means good and idiomas means idioms. Pero, which means but, tienes mala memoria. Tienes mala memoria. But my bad memory, las personas, is my personality. My bad memory is my personality. Is that what it means? But actually, let me. The translation is just right here. From WA, you're good with languages, but you have a bad memory for people. No, I just have a bad memory in general. I do remember people, but I only remember ones I have like a deep conversation or I learn a lot of stuff from or something like that. You know. May I ask what are you doing such late at night? I am learning Spanish and I'm talking to my subscribers. That's what I'm doing. I'm completing my HW homework. Where in Deutschland? Do you live in? Are you from Deutschland, Ronel? Are you from Germany?
¿Necesitas una sandía ahora mismo?
¿Necesitas una sandía ahora mismo? Ronel, are you residing in Germany right now? But you said that you're learning German. I remember the other day you were telling me that you're in school. So, are you in a German school or where are you? No.
Necesito unos plátanos para un pastel.
Necesito unos plátanos para un pastel. I need some bananas for a cake. Pastel means cake. Necesito, I need some bananas for a cake. Lo siento, sorry, but today, not right now. No, what does this mean? Pero ahora mismo no hay. Viva, can you translate? Can you answer this for me, Viva? What is going to be the right answer? Or can you translate the sentence? Lo siento, pero ahora mismo no hay, which means I am sorry, but right now there isn't any. Oh, sorry, I just translated myself. Sí, aquí tengo dos sillas grandes. What is the meaning of sillas, by the way? Viva, aquí tengo dos sillas grandes. Yes, here I have two big sillas. What is sillas? Viva, what is the meaning of the word sillas? Tell me that, then I can pick the right answer. I have plans to go to Germany. Oh, that's nice. You need to know like good German. One of my school friends is in Germany right now for her masters. She is doing a computer science degree. What do you want to go to Germany and study? What are you studying right now, and what is a subject that you want to go and study in Germany? Did you get the videos? No, I didn't. I mean I did get a lot of videos, but they're really long. I wanted to see a shorter video so that I can show it to everyone. Actually, let me search 1 second. I think you said a train that passes through buildings in Japan. Oh, there's many. What about in Nagoya? Kazuko, is my pronunciation of your city correct? Nagoya? While Nagoya does not have a train passing directly, it's from Nagoya station, which is no. What about the train that goes from Tokyo to Osaka? The train that goes from Tokyo to Osaka The train that goes from Tokyo to Osaka is the famous Tokaido Shinkansen, Japan's iconic high-speed bullet train. While the train itself does not pierce through a building like the highway in Osaka, it interacts with massive buildings and city infrastructure in spectacular ways. When the Shinkansen arrives at its final stop, Shin Osaka Station, passengers can look out the window to see the Gate Tower building. Kazuko, can you please share? Can you share a link at least then? Just share a link of a video in this live stream so I can click on it and then show it to everyone. Because when I did search for this one train, you saw the short videos I got. It was just vlogs. I don't know your pronunciation. Oh, right, you cannot hear me. Right. So for everyone else who's watching, Kazuko does not know how my actual voice sounds like. She is hearing me in Japanese right now because she has this extremely advanced school, like a tool that she uses on her laptop where she can translate everything to Japanese, no matter what language I'm speaking in. So that is a tool that she uses. So she doesn't know how I sound like she doesn't know what my original voice is like. Yeah, I'm finding then. Yeah, Kazuko, if you could find a video that I could show everyone, and then just like paste the link in this chat, and perhaps I can click on that and show it to everyone. Viva no puedes escribir inglés. Escribir inglés. Viva no puedes. Viva means live. Do you not wait? Something fell. Oh, that was my charger. Viva means live. Do you not live well? Subscribe English. Escribir English. Viva means living. No puedes. Not good English subscribers. Let me see what this means. Wow, can't you write in English? Oh, I messed it up. Okay, that's what it means. Viva, which means wow. Oh, wow means viva. But Carmel, what is this word that I'm being taught, which is like GUAU, like this word, guau. This word called guau. I've been I've been learning this word called guau on Duolingo, and Duolingo says that the word for wow is this. So what is the right word? Is it guau or is it viva? No puedes escribir inglés. Escribir means to write. All right. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, that is sehr cool. That is sehr cool. It's gonna get cooler because we're gonna see the video that she's gonna post, and we'll all see how that train is like. It's wow in Spanish. So I'm saying that what is the exact translation for wow in Spanish? Is it guau or is it viva? Why is if it is viva, then why is Duolingo teaching me guau? You know, they say, is Victor still there? Victor and Viva, and then Sherry and my sister. Are these people still there? If you guys are, whoever's watching right now, just comment an emoji so that I know you're here, even if you're not in the conversation. Necesitos unos plátanos para un pastel. I think I'm gonna go with this. Oh, that's wrong. Also, highway passes through the building. Yeah, I just read that over here. It says that I just read like the highway. There's a highway in Osaka which passes through a building. So you post two like videos, perhaps two links of videos that I can share with everyone, because I'm searching, but what is coming to me, they're mostly vlogs, and it's not a video where I can see the building or the highway pass through. Sorry, the train or the highway pass through a building. I want to see a short video of exactly that. Teen Didi is here, Victor is here. All right, thank you guys for letting me know. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. for school. Now I'm gonna complete work till 1 a.m. My life is messed up. Oh, damn. All the very best, Ronel. Thank you so much for joining in. Danke. Danke schön. See you around. What was the name? Bis bald. Bis bald. Bis bald, Ronel. All right. Bis morgen, rather. Bis morgen, Ronel. See you tomorrow. Bis morgen. Bis morgen, Ronel. Dankeschön for joining in. Genial, hay plátanos para el desayuno. Plátanos. Lo siento, he quedado dormido. Son 2:30 a.m. No sign of Soul today. Yes, Soul was here, but then he said that he has to go somewhere, so he just went somewhere for some time. I think he'll be back. I'm not sure. Thanks, Bis Morgan, rather. I hope I see you tomorrow. So, Bis Morgan. Have I got the link? Have you got the link? No, I didn't. Where did you send it? Did you send it to me on Discord, or did you paste it here? If you pasted it here, I can't see it. There is no message. I was talking to Viva, that's why I said Viva, not for wow. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Because then, like, the word Viva was translated to wow. See? Viva no puedes escribir inglés. It was translated to wow. Can't you write English? She is not good in English actually, because in Japan it is not necessary to know English. Everything is in Japanese, and they have like a very strong hold on the language. So most people don't really even require it. Most people in Japan don't really leave Japan to go to any other country as such. So there's like a huge percentage of Japanese people who never learn English as such. Am I right, Kazuko? Mm, Lo siento que he quedado dormido son 2:30 a.m. Oh, okay, Viva is probably saying that it's 2:30 a.m. and he has to go. But yeah, Viva, thank you so much. Gracias. Sorry I fell asleep. It's 2:30 a.m. Oh, you're saying that you fell asleep. Okay, no problem. Well, Viva, I'm so glad that you're here and you are encouraging people to talk in Spanish because you're even though I can't understand what you're writing, but just seeing you interact is kind of teaching me about some words. We also don't give much value to the English language either in Scandinavia. That is good, isn't it? Like, it's good. I feel like that's really nice to not be so dependent on English. This is why I want to learn more languages, because like I was saying it to someone, I think I was saying it to Viva, that all over the world there are so many people who would much rather not ever learn English. So if we can learn their language, it would just mean that we can talk to more people. For example, Victor knows English. That's why I talk to him. If I ever learn Svenska, then I can actually talk to more people who are from, let's say, Sweden. Check your last post comment, like post on YouTube, right? Let me check. Victor, have you seen this post? I've tagged you as well. Okay, found it. All right, let's see the video. Oh, wow. This actually looks cleaner. Okay. So, have you guys seen that video of Chongqing and the train passing through the building in Chongqing? This video, like, I mean, this actually looks a lot cleaner in comparison to what I saw in Chongqing. Thank you so much, Kazuko, for sharing this video. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna write thank you to you. This is such a nice video. Thank you, Kazuko. Thank you is Konnichiwa is hi. Sumimasen is sorry. And thank you is, how do you say thank you in Japanese, Kazuko? I have to go, Riza. Bye. Thank you so much, Sherry, for joining in. I truly enjoyed the conversation that we had at the beginning of the stream. It was so deep, it was so thoughtful, and I hope that we can revisit that conversation some months from now again. And I hope that when we do revisit that conversation that we had initially, I really hope that there are more people on my live stream who can actually benefit from it. Alright, arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. I'm gonna comment that. Arigato gozaimasu, Kazuko. My memory is so bad. My god. Arigato gozaimasu, Kazuko. Let me copy this heart. Because my keyboard doesn't have hearts. Arigato gozaimasu, Kazuko. Arigato equals thank you, I googled. Yes. I knew this word, and arigato gozaimasu means thank you very much. But my memory is beautiful. I love my memory so much. I remember everything. That's why I struggled. Buenas noches, Viva. Gracias. You're right. Buenas noches, Viva. Gracias for joining in. I hope I see you tomorrow. Tomorrow means tomorrow I knew this word. Tomorrow. Wait, Morgens means tomorrow in German. And in Spanish, what is the word for, can Carmel help me please? What is the word for tomorrow in Spanish? Tomorrow, tomorrow. Oh my god. My memory. I never want to stop learning languages because I feel like the more I grow older, the more I'm gonna lose memory. So I'm gonna have to continue learning languages because my memory sucks. What the hell? Unos huevos. Unos nuevos. Unos nuevos. Huevos. Huevos. Some eggs. The sarcasm, lol, Riza, but your memory is not that bad. It is bad. It is so bad. I knew arigato and I forgot. And I also knew konnichiwa and I forgot. Mañana. Mañana is tomorrow in Spanish, right? Thank you, Carmel. Thank you. See you mañana. Carmel, how do I tell Viva see you mañana? Is it see you man? Actually, I don't know. I can't guess. Can you please tell me? Riza do bor lara dig. Oh, I will not try. I know whatever I read is. See, in Swedish, one thing I've realized from talking in or even trying to learn Swedish words from Victor is that what I see is not what is the pronunciation. It's a lot like French, I feel. Like in French, what you see is not exactly what you pronounce. Unlike English or Spanish or Japanese, whatever is written, you say that and that's the right pronunciation. But okay, I can try. Riza du Bolara dig Vilket Scandi ne ve is it means Riza you should learn Scandinavian languages out of three. Yeah. You know, I if I actually ever learn a Scandinavian language, I'd probably learn Swedish because I know that you're here, and if I struggle with it, I could just ask you, and you'd probably help out. So yeah, probably I'm for sure gonna pick up a Scandinavian language as well. Not in the upcoming 1 year, but like after I'm done with Spanish. After that, for sure. And yeah, if I learn a Scandinavian language, I'd definitely learn Swedish. I would have an advantage because I could just reach out to you, you know, because even though I'm learning Spanish, as you can see, whenever I do struggle, I just reach out to Carmel or Ange or Soul, and they help me out. So that's why it really helps if there's someone who is also learning the language or who knows more than you, or who actually has that language as their mother tongue. How about Danish and Norwegian? I don't know. I don't know anyone who's from Denmark or from Norway, so I'm not gonna try that. I don't think I'd try that. But you tell me, because you know all three. I think you do know all three. Which language is easier? Um, which language is easier? Number one, which Scandinavian language is easier out of all three? And number two, which one is used a lot more by more people? Belt is cinturón. Cinturón. Woman is mujer. Mujer. Shirt is camisa. Camisa. Banana is plátano. Amarillo is yellow. No hay plátanos. No hay plátanos. Plátanos. There aren't bananas. There are no bananas. Necesitamos un mango. Necesitamos unos mangos. Necesitamos unos quesos. Unos quesos. Some cheese. Wow, that's a big tomato. Goodness. Necesitamos un tomate para la pasta de hoy, which means I need a tomato for pasta. Pasta. For today's hoy. Pasta. Tomate. I think all Scandinavian languages are the same but have different dialects. Okay, so then just tell me, that means that if I learn at least one of them, I will be able to understand the others, isn't it? So you tell me, like, what would you suggest me? Which Scandinavian language would you suggest? I sent you. See you tomorrow. Riza, check earlier. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, Carmel. I can understand my girlfriend when she talks in her mother tongue, and I reply to her in Swedish. Okay, so then, yeah, like I could just learn any one Scandinavian language, and I would be able to understand the other two. Right? Necesito unos plátanos para un pastel. Necesito unos plátanos para un pastel. I need a banana. I need some bananas for a cake. I'm sorry, but right now there aren't any. Svenska for sure, the original. Yeah. I think I would also learn Swedish then. I would learn Swedish only because I would have at least one person who could help out. And also because PewDiePie used to speak in Swedish. And yeah, I would for sure pick up Swedish, and that's actually a good idea. Then I would be, if I ever actually come across people who are Danish or Norwegian, I would be able to, talk to them in Swedish and they'd probably understand me too. Which one of these is salad? You know, so I'll take a leave. It's bedtime. Good night to all you lovely people. Thank you so much for joining in, Dini Dini. Thanks a lot. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Good night. I used to actually. I hope I see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining in. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. So I just want to show this to Victor. I don't know if I've shown it to him. I actually had picked up on Swedish when I used to watch PewDiePie, and I started on it and then I left because obviously it was a lot more difficult and I did not really have people around me who would speak in this language, nor did I know anyone. So but yeah, I would for sure continue with Swedish after I'm done with Spanish. Which one of these is salad? Bye, Teeny Didi. You'd love to learn Haaland's language. Bye, Teeny Didi. Which one of these is salad? Ensalada. Ensalada. What is the meaning of ensalada? What is the word for ensalada in Swedish? And in, let's say, Haaland language. Carmel, you said you know English, and there's one more language that you sort of knew, right? Was it Zulu? Sulu? If yes, then would you know the meaning of the word salad in Zulu? But Swedish is similar to English. Many words are the same. Got it. But some pronunciation is different, right? So that's what most people would struggle with. Like that sentence that you just wrote a while ago, I could read it, but I'm sure I would like butcher the pronunciation because the pronunciation is very different. Like I was mentioning. Like in Japanese, whatever is written, you say exactly that, and the same for Spanish as well. But there are certain languages where whatever you see is written, the pronunciation is very different as well. No, I don't know Zulu. I don't speak it. Okay. So I wish others were here. I would then ask that. Victor says salad. I don't know the pronunciation of salad. Let me check. Just for fun. Salad in svenska.
Ordet sallad eller
Salad. All Germanic languages have some common words and meanings. That's nice. Because they all have the same origin, isn't it?
mi almuerza.
Mi almuerzo. Almuerzo.
Almuerza.
Lunch. My lunch. Salad. Ensalada.
Ensalada.
Ensalada. Lunch. Almuerzo.
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 Pepino y tomate.
Pepino y tomate.
Pepino.
Pepino. Pepino. I thought it means pepper, but it means cucumber. Cucumber and tomato. Pepino y tomate. Cucumber and tomato. Cucumber is pepino.
Pepino. Unos tacos con carne.
Unos tacos. Some tacos with meat. Same origin, same people. Right. The people are also the same. I know because the other day I remember, not the other day, quite a few days from today, we were watching this one video regarding Germanic languages, and you were showing it to me, like you were asking me to look at it. It's been quite a few days since then. I think that was one of the first few days when you had joined in initially. I think so.
Unos pepinos.
Unos pepinos. Some cucumbers.
Quiero unos duraznos.
Quiero unos duraznos y una naranja, por favor. Unos. I want some peaches and an orange. Yeah, right. It's been a few days since then.
Pimiento grande.
Un pimiento grande.
Pimiento.
Pimiento, pepper. A lot of pepper. A large pepper. Un pimiento grande. Bell pepper. Oh, bell pepper is pimiento.
Pimiento.
You guys know that bell pepper is called capsicum in British English, and that's why in my country as well, we don't really call it bell pepper. We've always been taught to call it capsicum, which is the British English word for bell pepper.
Ensalada con arroz.
What about caramel? What do you call it in South Africa? Is it bell pepper or is it capsicum? What do you call it in South Africa? Ensalada con arroz, salad with rice. What did you guys have, by the way? Victor, what did you eat for lunch? Because it is lunchtime, right? Fun fact, one of the Germanic countries has the oldest flag and one has the oldest national anthem. Now, can you guess which one? One of the Germanic countries has the oldest flag and one has the oldest national anthem. I don't know which English I speak. um, I feel like Soul would be the perfect person to answer this because he knows everything. Oh yes, I knew it. I knew it. We just call them peppers or bell peppers. Oh, okay. We have been taught to call it capsicum. So we call it capsicum because the British taught us that. Okay, oldest flag. Carmel, would you know about this? A Germanic country which has the oldest flag and the oldest national anthem. Oldest flag, is it UK? Germanic country. UK is also a Germanic country as far as I recall. Is it UK which has the oldest flag? Oldest national anthem, I don't know. Can Carmel guess what it is? I know Pepinos. I Pepinos.
Entonces necesitamos pepinos, tomates y pimientos.
Entonces, which means so. I have no clue. I'm not a history fanatic, lol. UK is not Germanic fully, haha. Oh, it's not, but I thought English is a Germanic language. Soul would have just like answered it right away. He knows everything. Like he knows history really well as well. What is it though? Which what are those two countries, by the way? One which has the oldest flag and the one which has the oldest national anthem. I wish Soul was here. Where did he go? I don't know. Entonces necesitamos pepinos, tomates y pimientos. So, do we need pepinos, cucumber, tomatoes, and pimientos, capsicum?
Pimientos.
Peppers. Sí, para la ensalada. Yes, for the salad. I thought English was a Germanic language too. Yeah, because I remember the other day when I think Victor was teaching me himself that all the languages, including English, is a Germanic language. The Netherlands has the oldest national anthem and Denmark has the oldest flag. Oh, really? Denmark's flag is the oldest? Or Danish flag is the oldest? The flag of Denmark, called the Dannebrog, is recognized by Guinness World Records as the oldest continuously used national flag in the world. It features a white Nordic cross on a red. I don't know how the flag looks, but I didn't know that. Okay, it is the oldest flag in the world. Oh, I didn't know this. Carmel, English is Germanic. Oh, so why wouldn't England be Germanic? Yeah, that's my question as well. If English is Germanic, then why isn't England Germanic or like the UK Germanic? A salad for lunch. Una ensalada para
Almuerzo.
el almuerzo. Almuerzo means lunch. Almuerzo. Got it. I want some tacos for lunch. I want some quiero unos tacos para el almuerzo. I mean, England is the only Germanic country within the UK, along with Wales and Scotland, and that's why I said the UK is not fully Germanic. Comment, please read all the comments. England is the only Germanic country within the UK along with Wales and Scotland, and that's why I said the UK is not fully Germanic. Okay, right. Only England is Germanic, but Wales and Scotland is not. Understood. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks. Yes. I get it now. Do you need some eggs for lunch? ¿Necesitas unos huevos? ¿Necesitas unos huevos para el almuerzo?
Almuerzo.
A salad for lunch? Una ensalada?
Ensalada.
England is the English country, that's why. Scotland and Wales are Celtic, like Ireland. Oh, okay. So Scotland, Wales, and Ireland are Celtic, but England is Germanic. Understood. That is good information. Thank you, Victor. Una ensalada para el almuerzo. Celtic. I want to confess that before I started live streaming, I did not know anything about Germanic, Celtic. I had never heard these words. It is after I started speaking with Wyatt from Bristol and then like Victor that I now know what Germanic languages or Germanic countries or what Celtic means. I had not even heard about these words before. I did not know it. So thank you for sharing your knowledge. Which one of these is apple?
Manzana.
Manzana. Manzana. Which one of these is carrot?
Zanahoria.
What? That's so different.
Zanahoria.
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 Zanahoria? Zanahoria. Okay, that's so. I did not expect carrot to be called zanahoria. It's a huge word. Quiero una zanahoria.
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 Oria. Is it horia or oria? Zanahoria? Quiero unas zanahorias. Quiero unas sandías. Sandías means watermelons.
Unas sandías.
Unas sandías. Some watermelons.
Necesito
un durazno bonito. I need a nice peach. Okay.
Disculpe, señora.
Disculpe, señora. Excuse me, ma'am. Señora Carmel. Señora. And then señorita is miss. Señor Carmel. For me, I love one Indo-Aryan language, and that is Punjabi because of their song. Oh yeah, Punjabi songs are like so famous these days. It's all to do with all the singers who promote their songs and their music. A Punjabi song is like it's something that's gonna make you dance. You cannot sit still. Do you know Ray Riza? Ray? Who's Ray? Like Satyajit Ray? Are you talking about the film director from My State, Satyajit Ray? Or any other Ray? I just know one Ray. That is Satyajit Ray.
Tres manzanas.
Tres manzanas, por favor. Necesito zanahorias, horias or orias, I don't know, ahora mismo. A tip in Spanish, the vowels A, I, O, U don't change like in English. They only have one sound that doesn't change. Okay. So it is zanahorias, right? Tunuk Tunuk. Oh, that song. Did you get to know about it because of iShow Speed? There's more such songs actually. That is a very popular song. I used to listen to that song as a kid and I used to always start dancing all the time. I love that song. It's so energetic how it starts and how it's a very old song. Like when I was young, actually it's a song from before I was born probably. It's called it's not Tunak Tunak. It's called Tunak Tunak Tun Dalir Mehendi. It's from 1998. Yeah, so I was not even born back then. It's an old song, but it's very famous. Yeah, the director. You know Satyajit Ray. That's so cool. The age is mostly silent. Oh, okay. So Sana Orias. Thank you, Carmel. That's such a good tip. I really wanted to know if it's Sana Orias or Sana Orias. Thank you, Carmel. Yeah, because of I Show Speed. Yeah, like you've seen that video of him dancing in a crazy way and like hanging from this bar, probably from the roof of his room. Necesito unas zanahorias, por favor. Necesito unas zanahorias, por favor. I need some carrots, please. No, there aren't any, miss. Yes, like that. Got it. Necesitamos una manzana para el desayuno. Okay, desayuno means breakfast. I keep forgetting. But yeah, which movies have you seen of Satyajit Ray? He is a great director. He was a great director, and I know that a lot of very good directors all over the world appreciate the work that he did. When he like the time when he used to direct, everything was in black and white. So I know Christopher Nolan takes many scene ideas from him. He was so intelligent. He was the god of cinema. That's true. Christopher Nolan does appreciate a lot of Satyajit Ray's movies. There are many. There's many on YouTube itself. And I love the fact that it's all on YouTube, you know. You can just write Satyajit Ray movies and it'll just show up. It's all for free. But it's probably not translated, I think. You can watch this one. This is the shortest. It's a short film. It's called Two, but I don't think it has translation, does it? Oh, right. It has no language. You can, if you're ever interested, you can watch that. There is no language as such. It's just a short film without any dialogues. In case you're interested, that is a good one. This one called Two. I think it's about two little boys, both coming from very different backgrounds. Like one person is privileged, has a family, has people to take care of him, and the other is this guy who has no one, and like his family, I think he's like really poor, and so the two of them look at each other, and the boy who has everything, and is in a huge house, and this entire film has been shot without dialogues in such a beautiful way. That's why a lot of modern directors take inspiration from him in cinematography. So the boy who has his family, he's affluent and he lives in a big house. He has everything he needs, but he doesn't have freedom. So he wishes that he had the freedom to leave his house and just go out without his parents' permission, and that's what he keeps regretting. And the boy who watches him from that window, from his window, is a poor boy who is out on the streets and he has to earn a living because his family is so poor that he has to work hard. And even though he's of the same age, his life is very different. And then he looks at that boy and he thinks that, oh my god, he has everything. He has toys, he has a loving family, he has everything. So the way the emotions of both those children have been conveyed through cinema is brilliant, like without any dialogue. It's really well shown. Like he is for sure a very good director. He was a very good director. He's not alive anymore. Rest in peace. But yeah, like the work. It's a very short movie. This one that I just showed. It's called Two by Satyajit Ray. It's on YouTube for free. There are no advertisements either. This one. It's good. It's a really good one. Hmm.
La manzana.
La Manzana.
Manzana.
But I see one thing about South Asia is that only Bengalis and Punjabis give something to the world and not other regions. South Asia just has India. Wait, sorry, I mean South Asia. Why did I say that? I'm so sorry. I hope no one else watches this. South Asia has India and Sri Lanka and Pakistan and Bangladesh and so many other countries. But the thing is, all these countries were all under my country once upon a time, which is probably why there's not a lot of differences. Um, let's search. Which countries come under South Asia? Most South Asian countries were a part of my country. India, Pakistan. Pakistan was literally my country. They just got separated. Bangladesh was also a part of my country. Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Afghanistan. All these countries were once a part of Bharat, which is probably why there's not a lot of distinction. But again, like Satyajit Ray is someone from modern India, like after the British left. Can I just say one thing? I hope it doesn't come off as like something wrong. But I feel like a lot of good talent is within this region. There's a lot of good talent in Southeast Asia, of course, but in these countries as well. Probably Nepal and Bhutan. I don't know much about these countries. I hope no one from these countries watch me because I know they're gonna ban me and they're really gonna bully the hell out of me. But yeah, this is a very good country. These I don't know. This is a very beautiful country as well. This was part of India for a long time. Now they're not. This is a very beautiful country. This I don't know. This also I don't know. This I have no idea of either. I would never visit this country or this one or this one. But this is a very beautiful country. There was this one time someone joined in from this country, okay? And he was so rude. And he was really disturbing Wyatt. You know, you guys know Wyatt, right? From the guy who lives in Bristol. He watches me sometimes. There was one guy who joined in from this country. I think Carmel was there in that live stream. And he was so like, at first he was trying to talk to me. Was Napoleon from Nepal? No, why would Napoleon be from Nepal? Napoleon Bonaparte, right? I don't think he was from Nepal. No. Do people of Nepal spoke Napoleon? No, 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 no. Nepal's languages are mm, Nepali. Wait, Nepali is a part of Devanagari script. Devanagari script is basically the same as Hindi. These are Hindi words, Hindi letters. So, you know, Nepali has been derived from this script. I wouldn't go to, yeah. So there was, so this is just I remember that stream, yeah. So I'm just saying this to Victor. So there was one person who joined in from this country one day, one time, all right. And Victor, and sorry, Wyatt was there, and Carmel was there, and so were some other people. Soul was also there. And I was at first ignoring this person who was from this country because particularly because I am from this country, I know how these people are. I know my neighbors, and from everything that has turned out in the past few decades, I would personally never recommend to speak with anyone from this country because mostly the situation turns out to be very aggressive, violent, perhaps very hostile. So I was, like on purpose, I was not speaking with this person. I was not really replying to his messages, but he was constantly messaging and sending texts and everything. And yeah, and so then what happened is he suddenly said this one thing which was It was a very rude sentence, and he said that to Wyatt. I was having a conversation with Wyatt, and he just butted in, and he was like, "Okay, right." Wyatt told me that England. He was basically explaining England is just a part of UK and all these things. So he told me, Wyatt told me that don't call me English, but refer to my don't refer to my country as England. Refer to my country as UK. So I was like, yeah, okay. And then this person from this country, he just butted into the conversation, and he was like, you don't know anything, don't listen to him, he doesn't know anything about geography, he's like dumb. And obviously anyone would get offended if you tell that to them about their own country. So Wyatt got really offended, okay, and Wyatt was just like so mad, and he told a few things. No, sorry, Wyatt started off with, don't test my patience. He wrote this to that guy. And then that guy would just not stop. He was like, you have no idea. You seem to have no common sense. You seem to be lacking in geographical knowledge. See, if someone incites another person, obviously the other one is going to get mad. So after that guy wrote these things to Wyatt, he got really mad. And the entire, ये किसके क्लास में आए हैं? It's not a class. I'm just like randomly learning Spanish and talking to people. So yeah, he got so mad, and then the two of them were like really arguing and everything. After that, I told that guy to please be respectful. I was like, please be respectful and please change your tone of voice, because that was not nice. You cannot just ask someone who is from that country to shut up about what they are explaining about their country. Like for example, it's almost like if I ask Carmel to, I would never do that. If a random person asks Carmel to shut up and says that she doesn't know anything about South Africa, like that would be rude, right? Of course she does. So it was rude, and then they were like arguing and everything, and I told him to not talk like that, and then he got mad at me, and then he was like, I don't even know if I should say it. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say it a little indirectly so that you kind of pick up. So, so Wyatt told a few things which were a little, yeah, that was rude. Yeah, it was rude. Like you're literally asking someone to shut up, and you're saying that that person doesn't know about their country. So of course it was rude, and I know why he was doing this. I know this behavior. It is very common. A lot of people from that country tend to have this behavior when they incite people unnecessarily, just to have like a very negative conversation. They do that. The racist British guy from 20th century. Yeah, so he now Wyatt also said something racist in return, and I don't blame him, because it's not like he started. It was that dude. He said something insulting. So Wyatt, how he is, he also said something racist. And yeah, so I kind of asked that guy to calm down, and I told him to not be rude. Okay. And then that guy was like, you are supporting this racism. You are supporting this, and that's not nice. And then he joined in from like multiple accounts. And that's when things got a little scary. Like he was like joining in from multiple accounts, and he was like, this live stream is racist, this live stream is racist, close this, why would you support this racist statement, this that. And like, in like 2 seconds, like that, it became a very hostile live stream. So that is my experience, and I know how some of those people can be. So yeah, British are very racist, honestly. I know that. But yeah, in that instance, I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't blame him like that. I would have lost my mind as well if someone. I think I did like 2 days back. If someone just said that, oh, you don't know anything. Yeah, I might not know everything, but I would know basic geography. So yeah.
La manzana.
English. English.
English.
Not cool, right? Please, Britain. Riza, it's between spam and skills. Spam and skills. Hmm. Yeah, that's why I'm like, because I know how they are, so I'm afraid, and I try to not, like, my mom tells me to not ever indulge in that is very. Is it better now? Is it better? I thought it's my network. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think my Wi-Fi got disconnected or something. I saw it got disconnected from my phone as well. British are too obsessed with Scandinavians. Okay, we're good now. Yes, I have seen those videos where a lot of British people say that they they love how Scandinavians have blonde hair and blue eyes and all of that. I've seen those videos. Me too. I thought it was my network. Can't hear. Can't hear. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'm here. Can you hear me? I need some apples for the cake. Necesito unas manzanas para el pastel. Can you hear me now? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Can't hear? Am I audible, Victor? Which one of these is pear? Pera. Pera. I say one thing to British people, leave us alone. Still can't hear. You can't hear? Why though? Hello. Wait, I hear now. Wait, actually, I can't hear myself either on my phone. Hello. I'm trying. Yeah. Yeah, audible. Wait, I hear now. Got it. Okay. Pera. 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 Juice. Jugo. El jugo, which means juice. Do you guys like juice? What is your favorite juice? Victor and Carmel, what is the most favorite juice? Like if you, let's say we all went out to eat, what is a juice that you'd order? Even I faced racism in Africa. Really? Where? Which country? And how was it like? When did you go to Africa? Some kids in Africa put sand on their face and come to me and provoke me and my friends. Oh, I've seen a video like that as well. I think there's this word that they were saying, ma, something with M, ma, mao, maono. I've seen a video like that. There's a funny video like that. Which country? Yeah, which country was this? Where, when, and where? When did you travel to Africa? How was it like? South Sudan. Muzungu, right? Benji rude. Muzungu. Yeah, have you seen that video of those kids who put sand on their face and they say, "I'm a Muzungu like you." Let me show. I am a Muzungu like you. There's a meme. It had gone viral. Viral social media joke. It was in Kenya. This one. It's this one. Have you guys seen?
Guys, this is 2020. Like you. Guys, this is 2024. You can't be doing this. If I was doing this, I would get canceled. Huh.
This went viral. It is funny. Like if you take it in a light way. I laughed instead of getting hate. Yeah. I think it was all in good. Yes, same happened to him. I think it's just a fun thing. It's dramatic, especially when it's kids. Yeah, you see, kids say the most darnest things. Like they'll just tell you the most craziest things out there. The craziest things ever. Kids don't hold back. They see something very different, they'll tell you on their face. Unlike grown-ups. And that's why it's just so funny to interact with kids. And like a lot of children even humble you. I've seen a lot of videos of let's say there was someone you know who was a little overweight, and then there was this child like, oh my goodness, you look like so this is a rhino, like, what am I saying, what, so there's this star kid of a Bollywood actor, and he had come in this one Zoom call that his father was doing with a director who is a little obese. So the I have no idea why this is happening. It's just getting disconnected on its own. I think I should just finish this lesson and then go to bed. I feel like this is a sign for me. It's my sign. It's almost like, you know, it's like my Wi Fi is telling me, okay, too much. You need to wrap up and go to bed.
So days.
Do you guys like strawberry? Do you guys have a favorite fruit? Like, if we were all to go to one place and order drinks, is it raining? I don't know. Let me check. It has been raining quite a lot since the past few days. Like, quite a bit all the time. Mm, oh, yeah, it is raining. Let me check. It's not raining right in my area, but probably like on the weather app it shows rain, so it's raining in other locations, but not in my area. But yeah, probably could be the reason. No, no, hay naranjas hoy, señor.
Unas fresas y una naranja.
Unas fresas y una naranja, some strawberries, and and an orange.
Necesito una sandía para mi jugo.
I love granadillas and mango. I love some berries too. That's really nice. What about Victor? What is your favorite fruit? It doesn't even have to be favorite. If you, let's say we all, you know, if we would all have to order drinks, fruit juices particularly, what is a fruit juice that you'd order? What are fruit juices that you guys like? I love strawberry fruit juices, especially strawberry milkshakes. I love those. I love berries as well. And I like mangoes as well, but I love strawberry milkshakes the most. Milkshakes or strawberry drinks. I also like I also like apple. Apples and strawberries are you know, two fruits whose juices I like. Carrot. Carrot, that's so healthy. You're such a healthy person. I like, when I ask this question to most people, like what are some mocktails that you'd like, mocktails or like fruit juices that you like, most people say sweet fruits. The fact that you said carrot tells me that you're very healthy and you're like a health freak. That's very nice. But the other day you were saying that Scandinavians mostly eat more meat than vegetables or carbs. So like, I remember because you said that to me, that you told me that Scandinavians mostly eat meat and they don't really eat a lot of like vegetables or carbs. Have you ever planned to travel Southwest USA? South Southwest USA. Mm, is carrot veggie? Yes, it is. Carrot's a vegetable. That's why I said like that's so healthy. I thought you don't have vegetables because the other day you were saying that you know Scandinavians mostly have um meat because it's so cold. Yeah, very less vegetables. Okay, but carrot is a vegetable. Necesito una sandía para mi jugo. Carrot is fruit, I guess. No, carrot is vegetable because it grows on the ground and it has roots. And fruits grow on trees and no, that's not a good explanation. Let me just search on carrot is a fruit or vegetable. Carrot is a vegetable. It is an edible root that grows underground. It grows underground. That's why it's a vegetable. It's not a fruit because it does not develop from a flower's ovary and does not contain seeds. Yeah, I should have said that. Yeah. Tomatoes are fruits. My whole life is a lie. Yeah. Yeah, because it grows underground. You can plant carrot. Fruits grow from flowers and have seeds inside them, but carrots do not. They belong to the parsley and celery family. Yeah, but now you know, you've already taught us so many things. It's totally fine if you don't know one or two things.
Necesito cuatro para un postre.
¿Dónde estás las peras? Peras is pears. Where are the pears? I need some pears in a cake.
Un postre.
I need some para un postre. What does that mean?
Un.
We import carrots, so it's very expensive. Oh, really? Yeah, of course. Because, like, Scandinavian countries are mostly covered in ice, right? Like in snow. It's mostly snowing all the time. And even when it's not so snowing, the amount of sunlight that comes in is not enough that a carrot would require it. Carrots and a lot of vegetables require a lot of sunlight, a lot of harsh sunlight. It's good for them because that's when they sprout, that's when they grow. Yeah, in Scandinavian countries you do not get that, and they need it for long periods of time. I feel like if you want to grow carrots or any such vegetables or fruits, you'd need constant bright sunlight for at least 8 to 10 hours every single day. Southern Europe, like Spain or Italy, I guess, at Carmel. Okay. Um, they are here, sir. Necesitamos unas naranjas para el
Hay
jugo.
jugo.
Hay jugo.
Jugo.
Oh, nice. Love it. I did not get even one subscriber from today's live stream. That's new. Today there are no pairs. There's not a lot of new people who joined in today as well. Probably it was that. No, there was one person who joined in, right? From the US. They did subscribe and then it was 1640. Since someone unsubscribed then. Today there are no pairs, sir. Oi, oi, no hay pero.
Pero.
Peras,
Pera,
senor.
señor.
Riza, have you tried Italian orange? I have. It is so good. It's also expensive here, of course, because we import it. There was one, but it went back down. Yeah, so someone unsubbed. Lol, that's fine. It just happens. I really like Italian oranges. Have you guys seen those videos of people growing orange trees in their backyards, and then after winter or something, they shake the trees and there's so much orange in their backyard that they have to throw it away. They have like abundance of orange. I'm talking about people in Italy, of course. But you can't pluck oranges from a tree in Italy. Okay, but I have you guys seen those videos where people grow orange trees in their backyards in Italy, and after like probably after fall or something, during winter the oranges keep falling on the ground like so much that they shake the tree, and then like the entire backyard, even their house is covered in oranges, and they have to give it away to others. But even their neighbors have orange trees, so then they like have to throw most of it away. Throw it away? Yeah, because like there's so much. I'll show you. I saw it on Instagram basically of this old family from Italy and many others as well. I'm not sure if I can find that exact video or exact reel, but see, orange and citrus trees are a defining feature of Italian home landscaping. Moro, Tarocco, Sanguinello, all. So yeah, so Italians grew a lot of orange and citrus trees in their backyards, and because they have multiple trees and all these trees bore fruits right during winter, and every family has that there's abundance of oranges, so much that obviously the entire family can't finish having. Any Southern European series you watched, Riza? Unlike you, Yusa. I love Southern European dudes, so much hospitable and warm, unlike us. Unlike you, you sound like, yeah, you are a very friendly person. How are Swedish mostly like? You seem like a very friendly person, so I have a very positive image of Sweden because of you. My Scandinavian countryman. Any Southern European series? Southern European series. No, not yet. I still have to watch those movies which were recommended to me by you as well as Ange. I'm not getting time. It's just work is for so long that after work I come back and the only way I get to rewind after work is by talking to you guys. So I'm not getting time. But yeah, maybe when there's a probably when there's a vacation or a holiday. The upcoming holiday that we have is 15th August. So I'm gonna be at home all day. I'm gonna watch at least one movie on that day. 15th August is my country's Independence Day and it's coming up. Today is 7th August. So I'm gonna be at home. There will be no swimming, no office, nothing. I'm gonna be home all day. I'll watch it. Most of Scandinavians don't greet others, even their family members. Really? Oh, but you're so nice. Interesting. How does that affect you? Though I think you're nice. Yeah, you are so friendly. You're so nice. We all love your personality and how you are. And Southern Europe are so loud. Southern Europeans are so loud. Okay. Southern Europeans. Are you talking about people from Spain, etc.? Some strawberries and an orange. Unas
Unas
mesera fresas, unas fresas
fresas
y
la
una
una
naranja.
na
Yes, I need an apple and some strawberries.
sí,
Necesito una
una
manzana
manzana
y unas fresas.
fresas.
All right, this is gonna be my last lesson for the day. I'm gonna wrap up. I did like 4 lessons today. I'm gonna wrap up and let me just come back here. My favorite series from Southern Europe. Oh, Money Heist and Godfather. I have seen both. Yeah, I really like Godfather. If you say it like that, then it's difficult to identify. I have seen Godfather, but I didn't really think of it like a Southern European series like that. I just watched it. I just saw it like, like an English series, as in like a series which is in the language English. Hmm. All right, I think I'm gonna end this live stream here. I had such a good day today. Although not a lot of people joined in, although not a lot of strangers joined in, it was mostly just us. And there was someone who did join in from US, and I think we did speak with her when Victor was not here. But otherwise, I'm so grateful that Carmel was here, Victor was here, and Carmel's sister was also here. And I'm really liking how I'm also becoming friends with Carmel's sister, all because of Carmel, because she recommended my stream to her sister. And for everyone else who joined in as well and who are not here right now, I'm so grateful that people just joined in. We discussed about different things and learned a lot of stuff. As usual, every single day I learn something or the other in from each of my live streams, like every single day. There's never an end to learning from my live streams and from my subscribers. I feel like all my subscribers are really smart. Like all my subscribers are Rizzlers, as rightly stated by this subscriber of mine called Siddharth. Every subscriber of mine is a Rizzler. So I always learn something or the other for every single day. A lot of Americans, yeah, for real. Yeah, there's so many Americans who've been joining in lately, which is really nice. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining in. I hope you have a great night ahead. And for Victor, I hope you have a great day ahead. And yes, I hope I see you guys again tomorrow. You are smart too. You're the main Rizzler. You are all Rizzlers, and we're all Rizzlers. Such a nice word. I think Victor came up with the word. Victor mentioned the word once in a post of mine. He was like, "You should paint your country and then and you should name it as Riza the Rizzler." And then the other day, there's someone called Siddharth who was like, "You should name your Discord as Rizzler." I was like, "That's a very applicable, cool word." And I love how you love learning too, Riza. Yeah, I love learning. I love getting to know new things. And I feel like there's no end to it. Like there's so much information there in the world. You can never know enough. And that's why I love learning. I love reading up and getting to know, not just reading up, but actually learning from people as well. I feel like not just books, you can also learn from people, like how I learn every day, every other day, from Carmel and from Victor, and even from other strangers who just join in, stay for some time, leave, everyone. So I'm so grateful that this entire thing is a thing, like the live stream that we do and we speak. Thank you guys, everyone. Thank you all for joining in today. Good night. Have a great day. And yo, I'm going to see you now. Did I get it right, Carmel? I'm going to see you all now. All right. Good night, Carmel. Good night, Victor. Bye. Yes, otherwise, stay safe and may God bless you both. Yes, you too. Stay safe and God bless you too. You're so sweet, Carmel. Even Victor. Victor is so cute and so sweet. I have all the sweetest, cutest subscribers ever. Everyone is so sweet. Yes, you got it right. See you now, guys. Good night.